everybody, and let's go ahead and put up our disclaimer. Copyright, blah, 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 107, something about 1976, and the fair use of us playing with your videos off of the YouTube. So we get to play with your videos, is what that says, right? That's the law, I think? Okay, so let's keep going. All right, let's bring in our first guest. We have the Vila. How are you doing, honey?
Hiya, I'm good. How are you, darling?
I am doing a lot better now that we're going to talk about some insanity that I found. So we will have some fun today.
Well, we can pop some bubbly.
Ooh, is that the champagnes? Champagne?
Yeah,
nice.
The very best that Lidl has to offer.
Awesome, sweet. Well, hopefully it is very, very tasty. It looks like it would be. Mango, message me in the Discords and I will send you a link. I was trying to find you on Discords and I don't know why I couldn't find you. So if for some reason you can't find
her one.
Okay, that would be wonderful. Thank you. And if we're not friends on the Discords, Mango, please let me know and then we'll hook it up. I'll give you my code for it because you have to have the 4-digit numbers or whatever the heck. So all right. Now let's bring in the Pearl. Oh, son of a monkey. Okay, let's bring
Yeah, sorry, Pearl couldn't be here tonight, so I had to come along. I left SpaceX for the night just to come here and join you guys.
Oh my god, so we have the Musk fish, the Elon Musk fish tonight. Yes. So that is amazing how well that works. It works so fucking well because it looks like
Musk fish. Put a cigarette in your mouth or something to show it.
Yeah, let me see. It. Okay. Made it disappear. That still works too well. Okay, Brainless. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, except for the fact that Elon is here again.
Yeah, I know.
He keeps sexually harassing me. It was all right when it was Palefish, but not that freak.
I was just trying to show off my newest rocket.
Yes. Oh my god, this is so great. Okay, let's get Mommy in here. Mama, how are you doing?
I'm so good. Oh my god, Pearl. I mean Elon. Do you play with that rocket often?
I do.
He sleeps with
I
it.
get my big one out from up there.
I bet. Oh, jeez. He turned that
Hi,
on
everybody.
right before we started, and it just made me start dying laughing. I couldn't stop. So, how are you doing,
That's amazing.
Mama?
I am doing good. Oh, gosh.
All right. Oh, cool. Yay, we have the mangoes. Hi, Mango.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yay.
Awesome, yay.
Unicorny hat.
How are you doing? Oh, yay. That's awesome.
That's cute.
That's cute.
Nice. I was performing at a holistic festival this weekend, and there was a couple of little girls running around, and they kind of were dressed in these like almost furry outfits, kind of like that. They had like kind of the hat on and these like pajama-y kind of like furry things, and it was so cute.
That's adorable.
And of course, they sat right in front of the stage, and so I got to talk to them the whole show. It was fun.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh,
did you see any like crazy funny like woo bullshit at the Holistic Festival?
Yeah, there is a lot of that stuff there, but you know,
you're not going to shit talk your employer.
Yeah, and again, like things, as long as you're not taking it for like cancer or for like major medical things, then woo kind of works. I mean, placebos do work,
or
so
not.
People,
as long as you don't have it instead of medicine.
My biggest belief is it is a complementary therapy. It's meant to complement actual things, not instead of.
Right. Yeah. Or an additive.
That's
or
everything except the thing we talked about before, which involves Pissy Dave.
Yeah.
Yes,
just don't do that.
And I think we went over the wormwood thing. So again, I keep seeing all of the these reports that wormwood is flying off the shelves, or they're running out of it in places. So wormwood oil is becoming the next thing that they're putting on themselves. So
I swear.
Can't wait for them to get the rash.
It's so hilarious. All you have to do is walk into a place. I waited like 30 minutes maybe to get my booster shot. All you have to do is walk into a place and you get a free shot. I mean, like, how hard?
Exactly.
How hard is that?
Go to a pharmacy at a store or whatever. Boom. You got a shot right there for you.
Yeah, in America, you can get shot everywhere.
Especially if you're in a school. No, I'm just kidding. Jeez, that was a good one. That was a good one, Brainless. That was.
Yeah.
Because it is unfortunately that horrible here in the Americas right now. It's like once a month or something that we have. Well, no, once a day we almost have like a major shooting.
It happens more often than not, but it just depends when it gets reported as well, too.
Chicago
is every weekend. Pretty much.
I think there was a statistic the other day that by February, well, not the other day, a few years ago, by February, March, there had been a mass shooting every single day of the year.
Yeah.
Yes, there are roughly 1.5 mass shootings every day in the U.S.
Okay. I know just in Colorado and in Aurora, we've had like 5 or 6 in the last like 2 months or something.
Right.
Northern Colorado. So
it's insane. It is insane, you know?
Yeah. Okay, let's say hello to the chat right quick, and then we're going to get into some stupid. I think we're going to go into This Week in News by the AP, the Associated Press, and then we're going to go to Criminals of the Week, and then we'll get into horrible tattoos and some other stuff. I wasn't going to do tattoos, but Vila and I were speaking about tattoos, and Brainless came in and said, "Oh, I saw the link that you posted about the Virgin Mary vagina tattoo." And,
no!
Give me a second to put some proper bottoms on, and then I'll show my tattoo as well when we actually start talking about it.
Yeah, sure.
Otherwise, I don't think you'll want me flashing my minge all over your channel.
I don't
That's
mind, but
OnlyFans.
it's more.
I think a lot of people
honey.
won't
I don't
mind, but
I don't mind.
maybe
but it's
YouTube.
Because I don't think YouTube would. No, because they should.
Well, then you just
We
say
can
it's
do
like
it all
a bathing
backstage.
suit.
It's fine.
Yeah.
research
We'll do
for
it
the
backstage.
cunt
But
Liam has a point.
Elon.
Who's only shooting half each day?
Elon, I don't think
on
you do
that.
shit. Okay, hold on. Let's say hello to ST. Hello.
Hey, C.
Hello to Liam.
Hey. Does that mean it goes from a mass shooting to just a shooting? So it's like
No,
one mass
they
shooting and one
start
shooting.
before 12 o'clock. They start before 12 o'clock, and they end after 12 o'clock. So it's divided over 2 days.
Yeah.
Only on Sundays.
A mass
is it
shooting is 4 people or more get injured
and
or killed.
The ones that get reported on are like the ones that they can sensationalize in the news with like
Correct.
race or
Right.
religion or anything like that.
Yep.
Like, don't
Oh,
get
clicks. So let's say hi to Jay Troy.
Otherwise, how would you do that? Like,
Right.
if
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
a shooting, more than one shooting a day, basically.
Especially in an area.
Yeah,
You know,
then
I'm sure in
how are you going to
Compton
be reporting that?
and
And you
LA.
can't talk about
Yeah.
anything else, you know?
Yeah.
So they gotta pick the things that are or important or
Right.
yeah, as you say, can be
Whoa!
Yes. So Beaver C,
sensationalized.
hello. Generation Globe. And security
SML.
monitor lizard. Nuh-uh.
Hey, security.
So hello.
Hey,
Hello,
security.
everybody.
Hello.
Security's in. Okay, we're safe.
Yeah, Lizard,
Yeah,
I
right.
think that you are still at work or you are doing something. But if you have time to jump in, let us know and we will send you a link. If not, we understand that. Because I think you said you were busy, but I'm not sure. And then if you are streaming tonight, let us know and post that in as well. And we
I
will
think he
make sure
is.
Okay.
He
we'll
is. I
make
think
sure
it's at 9 tonight.
Okay, so we have at least a couple hours before him, so we'll definitely make sure we get off
Tonight,
before you,
tonight?
and then we'll promote you, and then we're gonna watch him get off tonight. But So we'll make sure that we hand the baton off to the lizard after us. So that looks like everybody. So let's go ahead and get to some content, unless Elon has anything to say.
Hashtag Hans Worm Hat is fake.
Yes, everybody put.
Yes, hashtag Hans Worm Hat is fake.
Let's go ahead and put that in the side chat. Let's start at least that what's it called, stream. I mean,
hey, Dog Walker.
Hashtag. Oh, hey, Dog Walker.
Hi.
I don't know why I clicked that. I need to click this thingy mabobber. Here we go. Is the music an okay loudness or decent
Yeah,
sounding?
actually, it's pretty good. Okay. It's really good.
Sweet. I love this new feature on the Streamamo Yards. Really quick before we actually get this started, I want to say right quick, I put at the bottom if people want to donate to us. There's a handful of us content creators that are getting our own StreamYard that we're going to share and use together and help each other while we're streaming, because it's a lot easier to have multiple people who are logged into a StreamYard while you're streaming and being on as guests, because then if I'm busy like taking a piss or taking a Riley or getting a beer, then I can be like, hey Vila, hey
somebody take over. Yeah,
and then you all can share. You can start and stop, and then we have multiple people with controls, and so it makes it a lot easier, I believe, and especially with people we trust. And not that I didn't trust the people that we did have our StreamYard thingy with, just it seems like everybody's splitting off and we're getting our little groups back together, communities that so if anybody would like to throw some, I have the my PayPal pinned. If people would like to throw a couple dollars towards that, that's what it will go to. Anything that ends up in my PayPal will go to our StreamYards, which makes it so that all of us pay less, because it's a communal thing. So
muchly appreciated if you do that.
Yes,
it would be so helpful for everyone. Like, we'll save money. We'll save so much money over the year. Like, you donating even maybe a 5 or 10, long run may save us 20, 30 quid a year individually. So this is the time that your little pennies and pounds can make a massive difference.
Exactly. So if anybody likes our content and wants to donate to help us with the cause and wants to see us stream more, because once we get our own, I'll be streaming pretty much every single day, probably from our StreamYard. I do have a couple people.
How can I keep up with that, Slim?
I know.
I also have to sleep.
I know.
No, my girlfriend today said, like, yeah, you need to get more sleep.
Yeah.
You go to bed way too late.
Yeah.
Well,
but it has to do more to do with getting up too early. But that's work.
I keep coming up with these stupid ideas that I keep wanting to try, and so Dick McHickerson stream will be coming up soon. So he is my southern gentleman who will be doing his own news stream as well. So we have a bunch of fun stuff coming up, and Cookie's doing her thing. And so if you all enjoy the content, please help us keep doing the content, because we're gonna keep doing anyways. But the more that people help out, the more that makes it easier on us. So
Beaver C.
Yes, exactly. That's what we want to bring.
That's right.
You. We want to bring you a golden shower party. We want to put it live on stream.
Oh my god! But remember, people, don't cross the streams.
Yes, don't cross the streams.
That's when bad things happen.
Yes.
And not in the good bad things way. All right, so let's go ahead and this is AP's top stories of the week from today. So it's the most updated version of these thingy-mabobbers. And let me click the right screen. I totally need another video card so I can have another screen, but that's okay. We'll talk about that later. We need to
Anyone else surprised that we're already at February 7th of this year?
I know, right?
Right.
I can't believe it.
You know, ugh,
Yeah.
just
Yeah, before I
wow.
know it, I'll be fucking 40.
God damn
I'll be
it.
old.
You're not
Yeah.
old at 40. I've been there.
I know.
I'm way
I know.
past
I
that.
was
Okay,
just. I
Brainless?
was just.
It's
just a
messing with some
number.
people.
It's just a number.
Yeah, I'll never get old.
No, exactly.
I'll always stay a little.
All right, here we
That's
go.
right.
So let's get through this right quick. I think they. We'll see. Yeah, it does say stuff.
Statewide COVID-19 mask requirement in schools as the Omicron surge drops off. Murphy says the statewide mandate will end March 7th, but individual school districts can continue to require masks. World leaders are trying to walk a diplomatic tightrope that could mean the difference between war in Ukraine and an uneasy peace. President Joe Biden met with German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, and French President Emmanuel Macron met with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Frontier Airlines' parent company is buying Spirit Airlines in a $2.9 billion deal that will allow the combined airline to be more competitive. The deal is likely to get close examination from antitrust regulators in the Biden administration. With the Beijing Winter Olympics underway, customers have been racing to stores to snap up scarce souvenirs. Big sellers include stuffed versions of games mascot Bing Duan Duan.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Is they're freaking out about the new mascot for some reason? I don't know why.
It looks like almost like an ornament from here.
Yeah,
Like a Christmas ornament.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and I actually think, like, why are we even focusing on that? It's supporting a country that, well, basically says human rights. What are those? Never heard of that.
Yep.
The Olympics has already removed countries from being allowed to compete due to human rights violations.
Hmm.
There have been countries in Africa that were removed from being able to compete in things like the Olympics, the Diamond Games, things like that, because of human rights violations and dictatorships. Yet we're okaying it with China. Sorry, to me that just sounds like, oh, you're black, you're from a black country, we won't have that. Oh, you're from a white country, okay.
No.
Or the fact that it's China and it's like, oh, they're rich, they're powerful.
That's if we go bash on China, what products can we buy? Look at all the stuff at your home. What does it all say? Made in motherfucking China.
Believe it or not.
Let's ask Elon
Right,
Musk.
but the
What?
Olympics- Sorry, go on.
And that's why they allow it, because we need the country.
I was going to
Hold on,
say,
let's
believe it or
ask
not.
Elon Musk.
Committee
Elon
has
Musk.
nothing to
Yes,
do
Elon. What do you
with
think, Elon?
Elon Musk. How much stuff do you have to buy from China to make your spaceships?
Nothing. I don't know what I'm really doing. However, all of my money is going into my secret space train for an underground tunnel.
Nice.
Go Hyperloop.
Don't forget your offshore accounts at Grand Cayman Islands.
Well,
Don't talk about those.
That's
and
right.
How close are you to doing the Neuralink? Aren't you ready? Almost ready to start making humans into the Neuralink?
I think we should be able to do that by probably this weekend.
Okay. I'll be the first. I'll be the first test subject. Just let me know.
Boy, that's
And then the last.
fast. Woohoo!
Okay, but
I was
can we
gonna-
talk about all of
Right.
the slave labor that you have? Can we discuss that in various
Oh
countries?
yeah, please. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
While I invite the Mallory in.
I was going to say with China,
slaves,
a lot of the stuff that's made in
them.
China we can get here in the U.S. It just costs a hell of a lot more money
Yeah.
because we actually give our workers benefits and everything, and pay them a good living wage.
Yeah. Also, we don't we do, but we don't have prison camps that make most of them.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
a lot of the things are manufactured in prison camps. Like your cheap clothes from Wish, prison camp labor.
Mm-hmm.
Things
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
a lot of fast
But also,
fashion
like-
comes from prison camp labor.
Oh
Yeah.
god, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the Olympic Committee has nothing. like, why would, if the Olympic Committee decide to kick China out, that shouldn't have any bearing on government stuff, because the Olympic Committee aren't a governmental agency. They are their own private thing.
But
Ooh, they're private?
that-
Oh, never mind. Sorry, wrong
that's
private.
China. That that they will be like, oh yeah, if you do that, then we'll fuck with your countries.
Yeah, Mallory, I sent you a
And
link
they
if you
probably
want to
got
join
some.
us.
Well, think about something. Here in the U.S., we have the UN is situated in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
And this on the Human Rights Committee, the U.S. was literally eight-balled because we had at the time a lot of places had the death penalty. Yet China was on the Human Rights Committee. I mean, and they're the ones that put people in prison, political prisoners in prison for saying something.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
know,
was gonna...
and they sell the prisoners. Well, I'm sure there's a grain of truth to this. They sell the prisoners' organs, from what I've heard. Not saying it's probably true, but you know what I mean.
I think
they do such horrible
Chinese
things.
will not be able to watch this unless they have like a sneaky VPN.
Correct.
I think that is like the base. You know, if you don't allow your people to have access to general media, then what chance do they have in knowing what rights they have? You know.
Well, that's just like slave. It is slavery, but it's just like old school slavery
It's
here.
cult.
You know,
It's literally a cult.
Yeah. Convincing
I do
them
believe because they're
Hey, Julian.
in the prison.
Hello, Julian.
Their organs aren't necessarily sold, but they are harvested.
They're harvested. Yeah. That's what I mean. Though it's not by consent. I believe.
Well,
I think they have no rights
system.
to that.
They lose all their rights. So it's ended up like we're not going to do it, and it's to the extent where like they don't even need to keep a lot of them locked up because they put them in places where like you're dead anyway if you try and leave, and they shoot you if you try and leave.
Yeah.
They don't need to put fucking walls up, which messes with you psychologically. Is something rotten.
And then, of course, in tall buildings, they put the suicide nets out so you can't, because they need you to work in those certain places.
You mean the Apple factories?
Yeah,
Apple
exactly.
factories, Amazon factories. They also have them set up in Japan too because of just the way that the society works and how you're supposed to be when it comes to your job. They want to make sure that you're still there, and if you try and jump out the window, you're not going to hurt yourself.
Yeah, you're still going to be there tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Crazy.
So,
crazy.
I want to say that we went over this on Cookie's stream, but I think we just need to show this again. This is the lady at the school board meeting who thinks that they are putting kitty litter. What are those things called?
Litter boxes in the bathrooms.
That's brilliant.
For people that identify as cats or furries or whatever.
So let's just watch it. Let's
watch it. You'll love it.
And then we'll talk about it afterward because I just
think it's they do dog walker.
Go over. And again, it was Cookie that went over it, so we might as well go over it because I'm not Cookie, remember?
I want to see a load of college students, like a load of college film and drama students, actually release a satire video. That would be brilliant.
Yeah, no, it would be great if somebody set this fake thing up where they actually.
I bet you College Humor's already been on it.
Probably. Probably. All right, so here we go, everybody. Let's hold on tight. Just like
hang on
Blue
to
Marble
something.
Science. Yeah, Blue Marble Science says, push your computer monitors out of the way and get your mittens on to smack your face, or make sure you aren't going to break anything because
don't abuse your computer, okay? Don't abuse your computer for this.
I'll try so hard.
Or your face. Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
The agenda that is being pushed through our schools is just my opinion. Low. But
hold on.
Somewhat nefarious when it comes to some of the activities. So let's talk about furries. It was addressed by a child a couple months ago that they are put in an environment where there are kids that identify as a furry, a cat or a dog, whatever. And so yesterday I heard that at least one of our schools in our town has in one of the unisex bathrooms, a litter box.
Okay, let me say just one thing. Unisex bathroom. Are there any in schools as of right now?
Yes, there are.
Okay, sweet, awesome. So she may be telling the truth about that. That may be the first thing, because I don't know if it is in where she's at. But I would believe there are at this point. But again, I think that's one of the first flags that she may not have looked into, But anyways, let's just keep
Usually the unisex bathroom is used by those with disabilities and service animals. So that way they don't have to take that service animal into the main bathroom.
So it's mainly like a one stall lock bathroom kind of thingy, kind of
more
like
likely, the one toilet.
Like basically, they've taken the bathroom for the people in wheelchairs and things like that, and given people that want to use a non-gendered room as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at least they gave they provided it.
Yeah, at least they gave access to it.
Yeah, and hopefully that happens in a lot more places. I was kind of surprised to hear where she's at that there was any, because I think she's in a red district. But let's keep listening because it gets even more insane.
For the kids that identify as cats. And I am really disturbed by that. And I will do some more investigation on that. I know it's going on nationwide. I know it is. It's part of the agenda that's being pushed.
So did we miss where she said?
Yeah, you just paused it at that point.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. So we're gonna go back just a little bit, and you know what? We might as well hear her say some stupid stuff again. So we'll get back to that so it's cohesive.
By that. And I will do some more investigation.
Okay, so we're gonna go to, let's just say here.
One of our schools in our town has in one of the unisex bathrooms, a litter box for the kids that identify as cats.
Okay. So I think we all heard it, but just again, I'm going to reiterate. She says that there are litter boxes inside of a restroom in a school. I think she's saying high school.
And it does say Michigan school up there as well. So
okay. So
we just reiterated that.
Yeah, so she was claiming that there are litter boxes inside of a bathroom. It doesn't even matter unisex or male or female, any of that. That's pretty much impossible to do because Cookie kind of talked about it. Biohazard containment, even if it was like inside of a little box or something like that, who's going in there and cleaning it? They're not going to get a janitor to go in there and freaking clean that, or
right.
I mean,
at least not me.
Yeah. Okay, let's get a little bit further because then she just shows how idiotic she is. Later on, people found out there was some trolls at the school, and they were making a TikTok or they were making an Instagram saying that there were these things. And so her daughter said this in passing, and this mother believed what her daughter had said,
right,
just as a joke, or said, like, oh, they're saying at school there is, and she fell for it.
And as I said on Cookie Stream, for the kids that started that rumor, just fucking brilliant.
I missed the transphobic comment though. With the it's part of the agenda being pushed.
That is implied. Everybody there knows it.
Yeah, and that's definitely what she's trying to get at. Okay, let's listen to a little bit more, and then you know what? I have a thing on the birds are fake. We might go. Let's do that next.
Okay. Yeah, please.
Disturbed by that. And I will do some more investigation on that. I know it's going on nationwide. I know it is. It's part of the agenda that's being pushed. I don't understand it. but I think that people need to be aware of it, because I am really upset as a parent that my child is put in an environment like that. And
why is she going in the unisex bathroom then with a kitty litter? She's putting herself in that environment.
No,
thank you. I was about ready to say that. If you, even though there's not YouTube, anybody listening, there is not kitty litter. There's not these things inside of restrooms at high schools anywhere, except for places that actually have kitty cats, these actual species of the animal that is small and furry.
And I could guarantee you her daughter probably was not in that bathroom. She just heard somebody saying it or from the TikTok or something and just ran with it and told her mom about it.
Yeah, so when I was doing more research into this, the daughter saw it on TikTok and said it in passing to her mother, and her mother took it serious.
Right.
Or went on TikTok and looked at it and saw that the joke meme was there, and she just believed it. So it was a meme. It was something funny these kids were saying as a joke towards furries, which, I mean, I don't think they were being mean about it. I think they were just putting on a cute little, like, you know, fake conspiracy to have fun. And of course, this lady, which she goes in front of a school board and says, I'm going to look into it, instead of actually looking into it and doing the research first before looking like an idiot.
There's people sitting there now that like, wait, what?
Yeah. And now we have to. The really annoying thing is, if somebody says something that needs to be retracted or needs to be fixed on what they said first, people are going to go with the first thing usually. So there's not a lot of people who are going to go and figure out that information was wrong, or that it got retracted, or they got, you know, somebody lied about.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, that's basically the whole anti-vax movement.
Exactly, and
with
so that's
getting autism from vaccines.
Yeah, and so that's the horrible thing is there's going to be people who are sitting there in this audience, or even watching this original video from LibSoft TikTok or whatever her name is, and they're going to be like,
it's Libs of TikTok is what it was on.
Okay, Libs of TikTok. Okay, so somebody took this and they made it. Okay, so the Libs of TikTok are making fun of her. But anyways, I don't know who posted this, but if anybody watches it that isn't watching it from a place that's making fun of her, then they're gonna go, wait, they're putting kitty litter in school, you know, bathrooms, and it's like, oh geez, now we gotta like break that stigma now, or, you know, get rid of that thing. Okay, let's watch just a little bit more.
You know, I'm all for creativity and imagination, but when someone lives in a fantasy world and expects other people to go along with it, I have a problem with that. So
and that's pretty much their whole world, is they live in a fantasy and they expect us to live in their fantasy. Okay, let me find, it's in the Dissim Accords, it's in here. So I have an article about though
Sorry, that's me, hang on.
Open link. Okay. Let's see how long this video is. Okay. Pause, I think. And then let me show you all. Okay, so, that's definitely just an ad. Okay. I hope there's a video. If not, it's okay. So I don't know how many people have. Yep, there we go. Okay, there is the video of it. So I don't know how many people have heard of the birds aren't real conspiracy.
I believe Muskfish hasn't heard of it.
So
no, I just build the drones to replace them. It's fine.
yeah, exactly. Okay, it looks like we have a new person here, Katrina. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for hanging out with us. really quick, I want to say thank you for all the thumbs ups and all the people in the side chat that are like putting, that are commenting and having fun with us. Please put all kinds of weird, crazy, fun stuff in the side chat. So the gentleman who came up with birds aren't real, it is a fake conspiracy. It's a bunch of college kids who are literally just making fake protests where, so here's the founder of Birds Aren't Real, a parody movement that suggests birds are actually government-planted drones spying on all of us. Horrifyingly threw up during a live interview on the Chicago news show Thursday. And this was a couple weeks ago. So, but anyways, so there is this group of fake conspiracy theorists, and they go out and they just go to campuses and try to like have fun. They're silly.
And they bird snack. It's so funny.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, like for many years, I have heard the rumor that the pigeons in New York aren't really pigeons; they're just cameras watching everyone because you never see the baby pigeons. So, like,
oh, really?
It's not like conspiracy spawned out of nowhere. It's been an ongoing thing.
Yeah, and
it started somewhere, and they capitalized on it.
Think that birds are UFOs or aliens.
Yeah, and so it definitely came from somewhere else. It's just this group of college students have made it into where they go and fake protest it, having fun with it. So, let's see.
I love them already.
I think we pretty much said everything we need to say about that. I think Hans Wormhat probably had something to do with the start of their inspiration for this. So there is that interesting tidbit. Let's go to Crimes of the Week International. While I go grab a beer right quick. Oh, we got more people. Hey, Dave. Let's see. Is there anybody else? Okay, that looks like everybody so far. So here we go with Crimes of the Week International. So this is crimes around the world. And yes, Hans Wormhat is fake. Exactly. We need to make a video about that.
And David, people genuinely believe that birds are fake, that they are little bots to spy on people. There's there's so many conspiracy theory channels dedicated to it. They're also normally flat earthers and deep state believers. New World Order shit.
Yeah.
And hi, David, darling.
Oh, jeez. I got... What we're gonna look at next is there is a festival, a religious festival in Urs. It's an Urs festival in India where people poke out their eyes as a part of the festival.
Oh God!
So we're gonna look at that in just a
second.
So
stupid.
It's crazy. I mean, I think I'm insane until I watch some of this crap, and then I'm like, I don't do anything as insane.
You're like, I am perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'm tame compared to these people. So I'm gonna go ahead and
I find it insane though. I didn't know this, but all you do, little nick here, and the only thing keeping your eye in the brain is your eyelids, and it just goes.
Yep.
So
you can pop them out quite easily.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna actually see. They're gonna show you the representation of exactly what you just explained in a second. Oh, look it, I'm Pip. Hi everybody, I'm Pip Parrot. Let me change that. Okay, now I'm back to. Okay, so I'm gonna let this play until I I'm gonna grab 2 beers and come back so that I don't have to get back up again. We will maybe take a Riley break in a second if anybody needs that, but I'm gonna make sure that I'm covered for a second. So let's watch this. These are pretty interesting, and we'll see who's doing what around the world.
Yep.
Sim's gonna pop his eye out, isn't he?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, totally. Hold on. I need
That's
to.
not the only thing he pops out.
But okay, so here we.
Hey everyone, Nigel and Luke here, and welcome to another edition of Crimes of the Week International. Representatives from England's Nottinghamshire police say that they are pursuing charges against a man in his 80s this week after they learned that he had been driving without a license for more than 70 years. According to reports, the discovery was made on January 26th when officers were out patrolling in the town of Bulwell. They pulled over the elderly driver after an automated number plate recognition camera flagged his license plate, informing them that he didn't have any insurance. When the man was questioned, he made a surprising confession. He had never had any insurance, nor had he ever obtained a driver's license. The man, who was born in 1938, said that he had been driving since the age of 12.
Holy fuck.
Wait, did we just hear... Was this a dude, a soft sit? Did he just say he doesn't need it? I just came into
No. He never had a license.
Okay.
He started driving at the age of 12. He's in his 80s.
He just never got one.
He never got one.
Ever.
I mean,
no one ever stopped him until then.
Right.
Hey, it's easier to drive without a license than to drive without a car.
He's not claiming he doesn't need one. He just said he never got one.
He's never got one. Yeah. Never had one.
Okay, that's not as bad as claiming you don't need one. Okay, so we're golden with that, definitely. Okay, let's keep going. I just came back in and put my headphones in.
Hey, Purple.
Be like, we don't need a license.
Hello,
Hi, Purple.
I didn't see 9 o'clock. Hi, 9 o'clock hero. I didn't see you in the chat.
Also hello to 9
hi,
o'clock,
9.
who keeps falling off their chair laughing.
Good. Nice. That's why we're here. Elon, did you want to say something about this person?
Hashtag new style minis are fake because they're not my fancy electric cars.
They're no Tesla 3s, that's for damn sure.
Okay,
no,
Elon.
Buying a Tesla is the only financially responsible thing to do.
Ooh, did I just figure out a new thing? Remove solo mute. Ooh, kinky. Let me try this really quick. I didn't know. I didn't know I had this. Hold on. Solo layout. What does that do? There we go. Okay.
Ooh, Elon. There's
Elon.
Yeah.
It's a big Elon.
It is. I have one question for you.
It's a horny Elon.
Yes.
Why do all your Teslas keep getting recalled?
They don't.
It's fake news. Is that fake news?
Fake news.
I have a question for Elon.
Yes.
Elon, why did you cover for Amber Heard abusing Johnny Depp?
Oh.
Ooh. The public wants
fire.
I think we should talk about the Hyperloop instead.
Yeah, you want to talk about that, Phil?
Is that a new cock ring that you're coming up with?
Yes.
The Hyperloop.
Yes.
Is that what you call down her pussy? Is that what you call down her pussy when you're fucking her?
Exactly.
When you don't have a lot of time, the Hyperloop cock ring, you don't have a lot of time to copulate.
Okay, so you said it. Okay, so let's talk about it. What's up with the Hyperloop?
Nothing. It's going fine.
Okay.
Everything's perfect, and we have not turned it into taxis traveling at 30 miles an hour in a tiny tunnel. That's something different.
Okay.
We got it first. We got it first lips from Elon himself.
Solar freaking roadways.
Solar freaking roadways. That's right.
Okay. Let's keep going with this. It would have been hilarious if they would have said this person was a soft sit. You know, they were like, I never got a driver's license. But anyways. Okay, let's keep going.
Following his confession, police seized the man's car and handed him a traffic offense report. It said that he will now be prosecuted for driving without a license and driving with no insurance. According to authorities, the man was able to avoid detection for so long because of his clean driving record. Apparently, he had never been involved in any accidents.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of that's kind of easy to do. I mean, you just obey the laws and hope that nobody hits you. I mean, you can go a hot minute without anything, but you're eventually going to get popped. So it's
exactly.
not really
It catches up with you.
I mean,
they would just pay people off.
Or just give everybody hand jobs. And never mind, we'll talk about that later.
Private show, Slim. Private show.
Yeah, it's a private.
Yes,
only.
Add it to the list.
Private party.
Yeah, add it to the list. So if anybody didn't hear on the TMI show, Little Wolf is keeping a list of all the times that I say, I'll tell you later. So,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Is Mango making a list? Are you?
I have a handy dandy whiteboard right here beside me.
There you go.
Mango is making a list.
Oh, amazing.
So one of these days we are going to do a stream where I am just going to tell stories about everything that I said that I was going to tell a story about. So it's just going to be a story stream of hilarity of me. Some of them are real. Some stories are real, but most of them are just me being silly. So it will just be me telling a bunch of the water inside of this container could just be unicorn farts. I mean, it might be those kind of stories. And a good breathalyzer works as well. That's very true. In fact, you can be my breathalyzer anytime you want. I mean, never mind. We'll talk about that later. DM me.
And that's going on the list too.
That's going on the list. Yes. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. This.
Italian police say that they are hoping to catch the suspects behind a botched burglary this week after one of them allegedly left behind a finger at the crime scene. According to reports, the incident took place recently when two unidentified men tried to break into a recycling plant in the city of Milan under the cover of darkness.
However, wait a minute. Why have they got the Cabaneri?
It's stock footage, so that they're
because the
using.
Cabaneri are the Vatican police and only the Vatican. Did it happen within the Vatican City?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
there's Polizia is police, and the Cabaneri are the police for the Vatican because the Vatican is its own country.
It could be.
Okay. Well, if they found his missing finger up the Pope's butt, then it would be under their jurisdiction. You never know where they found the finger, honey. So
they were trying to steal back.
I guess they'll finger it out.
They were trying to steal back all those poor choir boys' virginity from up the Pope's butt.
Yeah. So Mama sent us the TikTok thingy mabobber of the school thingy that we just saw.
I found a link with some TikToks talking about it, like a 2 or 3 TikToks talking about it. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So in a second we will. Yeah, I was able.
Or
to
people that
bring
made TikToks about hearing it, but yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, totally.
There.
So in a second, that's going to be the next thing we go through after we get done with this. So, that's really good. That's payback on the
Pope. Even the Pope gets fingered. Come on, just saying.
And I think that Beaver C meant to say fingered because
I think you meant to say fingered.
Yeah, getting fingered, And I always say, let's finger it out. If you haven't been here long enough, I'm sure everybody knows that I say that.
Right.
So, as long as I don't lose the finger while we're fingering it out, then we're okay. It's once you lose the finger that's the problem.
Right.
What about just the fingernail?
No, I can do that. Well, speaking of that devil really quick, the next thing I want to do is acid off my fingernails and my toenails, and I want to tattoo circuitry under my fingernails and under my toenails.
So good.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt so bad, but so good, so bad.
I wasn't gonna mention that bit.
Very painful.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun, but it's one of the things that I can do that not very many people have done.
Will the nails never grow back, or will they grow back over the tattoo?
They will grow back over the tattoo, and the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna acid etch acid wash them off. So I'm going to use fingernail polish and acetone just in a bath, and you hold them in there until they get loose, and then you are able to just pull them out, kind of.
God.
So hopefully that won't be painful, but it's
you
getting
don't
them
want to pull it out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You want to wait till they're loose enough. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. You don't want to pull it out all the way, because otherwise there's that little thing that it grows from. If you remove that, the nail bed, then it's gone.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's why you just wait until it pretty much just pops off. So you'll. I'm not going to say how long. And anybody who's watching this now or in the future, do not try anything that we talk about until I make a video about how to do it safely. So once I figure out how to do it safely and I kind of show you, like, that's what some of my TikToks are about, some of my body implants and modifications, is the safe way that they're being done. I don't know the safest way yet because I haven't tried it, but I would rather me hurt myself than any of you out there hurt yourselves.
I know my husband had to have his.
Do it yourself. Don't do any of it yourself.
No, don't do it yourself. Do not try this at home.
Yeah.
My husband had to have his toenails removed.
Sim's actually learned about bloodborne pathogens. He's trained in this area. He is actually aware of how to do it safely and cleanly.
Yes.
None of you know. I'm just hazarding a guess, because if you think holding a lighter over a needle sterilizes it, then don't fucking do jack shit to yourself, because you don't know anything about bloodborne pathogens or sterilization. Go to a tattoo artist, piercing parlor, and get it done professionally. A infection that can kill you is not worth $30, $40, $50. Okay?
Yeah. It's so either you go to a professional who has a lot of experience doing whatever you're getting into, a portfolio that has what you're asking, or you're going to spend a lot of money going to the hospital and having to deal with getting it fixed after it doesn't go right. So you might as well just pay the freaking money or find the experienced person to help you with the project you want. It's a lot easier.
You pay way more money in the long run going to hospital.
I went through all of the training to learn about the bloodborne pathogens, to learn how to properly pierce. So, like, I have this beautiful collection of sterilized piercing needles ready to go.
Oh, awesome. Sweet.
Because I do all my own. Like, I learned how to do it so I could do it myself.
Okay.
But I'm not about to tell you to come over to my house and let me pierce you, because I don't know where your veins sit. I don't know where everything lies. So I'm not going to put myself in a position where I pierce you the wrong way, and something happens. Like, please always go see a professional if you are unsure.
Yeah, I have piercing needles laying all around my living space because I do my own stuff and live piercing. But
please don't get your needles, tattoo equipment from Wish, Amazon, eBay, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, yes. Don't do
just
that.
Because it says it's in it, just because it comes in this packaging doesn't mean it's actually sterile. Do you know the difference? Would you know the difference? Would you understand what any of the coding or labeling means on those items? There are actual websites of piercing jewelry places that sell the needles. Better to go there. Don't get it off eBay or Amazon. Like, if you're going to do it, at least get it from somewhere that has certificates. They give you a medical certificate for the needles you get. If you don't get it on Amazon, eBay, anything like that, then it's not sterile. It's not.
Yeah. I bought a package of 100 or 200 what I thought were piercing needles until I got them, and I found out they were for industrial use only and not for human use.
Right.
That's why I bought them so cheap. I was like, yes, from China. I got
Wait, they can't use these.
Yeah, then I got them in, and I actually read and looked at them, and I was like, oh, this is for like piercing like leather in an industrial factory, or they're not. They said they're not supposed to be for human use, and I'm like, well, that's great, but I've used a couple of them. I mean, you clean them. Don't do this to anybody else, but I clean them off, and I use them every once in a while for stage stuff because, I mean, I was already piercing my cheeks with guitar strings and meat skewers and things like that. So, I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, there's a problem. But once I realized and I said, I have to clean these a certain way, or they're not gonna I know how they're supposed to be used is a different story, because I already put my hands in animal traps and eat glass and walk on glass and do all kinds of stuff and that's another thing too. Yeah.
No, but I was saying my husband had some ingrown toenails on both of his big toes were causing him pain, and he had to go to a podiatrist to have them both removed. And so they wouldn't grow back. They had to cauterize and do all this stuff so they wouldn't grow back.
They cauterize that. Yeah.
Just quickly before we start again, the other big thing is, if you are going to do the needles, go to a pharmacy and ask for a sharps bin. Right? In the UK, you can get them for £1. Okay. And it's the plastic box. That's the medical kit that you put the needles in when they're done.
Right.
And that's it. And then you take when it's full, or when you're done with it, you take it back to the pharmacy and they dispose of it for you. Because you can't just throw piercing needles in the rubbish.
No.
It is a biohazard. It has your blood on it. If a dustbin man picks up that bin bag and stabs himself with it, what if you've got something you don't know about? Pearl's got one.
Yeah, so I have one that I keep with me at all times when I do piercing shows. So I have one of those that we just throw all the needles inside of, and anything I use that actually pierces my body. Like when I use my silverware, the knife, or my sword and other things, I keep those. But whenever I use things on stage where we throw it away, where blood is come in contact with, I have a sharps container where we fill it up, and I take it to a pharmacy, someplace, and then they get rid of it, and then I take it and I clean it out again, and then I use it so that I'm not putting biohazard stuff anywhere.
Yeah.
If you have to do it yourself, if you're not going to actually listen to our advice about getting it done professionally, at least do it safely and properly yourself.
Correct.
Take the actual precautions that you're meant to do, and then you'll begin to realize actually piercing isn't as cheap as you think. You'll begin to realize why there's these expenses.
Mingo, did you want to say something?
Sorry.
Depending on where you live, like in the town that I'm in right now, there's actually a needle depository in the town hall. So if you have those biohazardous materials, you can go take them to a safe box in town hall, and they also have a separate box for unused prescriptions, so you can properly dispose of both. So be sure to check around your local area, because especially in the US, you may live in a town where there are safe deposit places that aren't just at the pharmacy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, wow. They're popping up more and more.
As well.
They're popping more and more here. Okay, let's get on with this, and then we'll get to the TikTok right quick, and then we'll get to the Virgin Mary vagina tattoo.
However, the suspects were forced to abandon their attempt when they were spotted by one of the facility's guards, who activated an alarm. As the men were fleeing the scene, they had to climb over a gate to get to freedom. Though most reports state that the gate was topped with barbed wire, we're guessing it might actually have been razor wire, given what happened next. As one of the suspects was climbing over, he got his finger tangled in the wire, but decided that losing the finger was better than getting caught. The detached digit wasn't found until the next day, when guards at the plant discovered a man suspiciously rummaging through leaves outside the perimeter.
Geez, okay.
Criminals always return to the place of the crime.
So I looked up.
Actually, no.
I looked up what that was. That is not the Vatican police. That is the general, what do you call it? The Caribbean. I can't even pronounce it. Are the national policemen of Italy, basically. They carry out domestic policing duties.
So they're kind of like the FBI or CIA or a higher
something
version
like that.
of a police.
Yeah, just
like
domestic
that. Okay.
policing duties. They don't do anything international or anything like that.
Just there. Okay.
Yeah.
But they aren't as high up as being just for the Vatican. Okay.
No, the Vatican's its own country, so obviously they have their own things. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's keep going.
It turned out that the would-be thief hadn't left behind just any finger. It was his ring finger, and his wedding band had been lost along with it.
Oh.
Jeez.
Ooh, that has a
evidence. And not just that, but dude, if you come home without
and somebody was pissed.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah. Imagine his wife.
Interesting.
You better go back and get that ring. I don't care if your finger's missing.
But also like if they find your finger, if you're in a system.
Yeah,
they got the perfect.
They got the fingerprint right there.
No,
and if the wedding ring is engraved, gives a pretty good hint.
Yeah, true.
But all they have to do, just like Cinderella and the slipper, they just walk around town and they find the dude who's missing his ring finger. And, it matches. Is this your finger? Is this your finger? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep
When the man
going.
rummaging through the leaves was spotted and questioned by guards, he identified himself as a friend of the suspects and said he was looking for the finger with the ring on it. The guards.
You have to have a really good friend if you lose your finger in a heist to be like, hey, bro, go fucking looking for my finger, homie. Like,
it's like, can you go look at my finger for me, please?
I'll throw you a couple $1,000 if you go retrieve my finger from a heist. You know what I mean? Fuck. I wish I had friends. Oh, I'm sure all of you would do that for me if I lost my finger in a heist. I think you would all look for me. But it's hard to imagine asking somebody to
Don't
do
your
that
fingers
for
grow
me.
back? Aren't you a cyborg? Can't you just reattach another one?
Slim, I would not do that. I wouldn't do that. I would just stand there and laugh.
Oh, gross.
You probably would.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's keep going.
It's called police, but the man escaped with an accomplice in a nearby car before police could arrive. While police say that they later found the missing finger, it's unclear if they were also able to find the wedding ring. In either case, they hope that by fingerprinting the digit, they will be able to identify and arrest the unknown suspect.
It would have to be there, right? Even if they didn't find it on the finger at the time, I mean, you would just have to look around the area and it would be there, right? Unless somehow it was
possibly. Unless someone took it.
Unless somehow it was still like on his nub, and while he was still running away, he would not notice 100%, and it fell out later or somewhere else. But most likely it would be at the scene somewhere. So just look, motherfuckers. Never mind.
And they don't say how much of the finger either. They just say the finger. You know?
Yeah. And it's a little weird, but I'm guessing they're not giving out much information about the case.
Right.
When you're looking for suspects, you're trying to not give out information. So when then you interview them later, or the detective does, they'll say stuff that nobody else would know. Somehow give up information that like gives themselves away. So you don't want to say, oh, blah blah blah, because if they say that, then you're like, well, that didn't prove anything because it was in the news, and so I can understand why they're kind of being quiet about it. But again, it's hilarious.
Behind the failed burglary.
So really quick, I just want to say, everybody go to Crime Zone's YouTube and go ahead and subscribe and like and watch these things. They're going to do a really good job, like we're obviously seeing right now, on these weekly news things.
Wait. Then you're Canadian? You think, let's not go to America, let's go to the UK? And you still get stabbed.
Oh, I thought you would only get stabbed in the UK by the Chads. Yeah, right? Chavs. Oh, the Chavs. Yeah. I heard that you don't go to the UK because you get stabbed by the Chavs. Never mind.
No, you do. Chavs stand for council, house, and violent.
Yeah. That's why I was making the joke. Although, well, we'll talk about. Well, never mind. I don't remember.
Well, it says meet new boyfriend. I'm guessing this has to do with she met somebody online and flew to go meet them.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that because it's behind my camera. Yeah, meets new boyfriend. So of course, well, let's see.
Let's check it out.
Authorities in the English county of Essex say that they are investigating the murder of a 19-year-old Canadian woman this week.
It would be Essex.
Yeah, I was kind of suspecting that, them to say that, but let's keep going.
After she allegedly traveled to the UK to visit her new boyfriend. According to reports, Ashley Wadsworth,
he's a chav. No, I'm just kidding.
Of Vernon, British Columbia, arrived in England in the middle of November to stay with her 23-year-old boyfriend, Jack Seppel. Sources say that most of her trip appeared to be normal.
So he's got a bruised eye. I don't know how. Well, let me go ahead and do this. Hold on.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a black eye.
And a broken nose.
Yeah, I want to say that he definitely has a face where he's gotten in a fight in the last week or so. And I'm not going to assume 100%, but if you look at his left hand, the one that's over her shoulder, his hand looks swollen. I could be wrong. Oh, we got Russian bots. Hello, Russian bots. Thank you for being here. You're so awesome for giving us the views.
Do svidania. Do svidania.
And then if I'm looking at this correctly, his neck may be tattooed. Does it look like there is ink?
It looks like a little bit of something there. Yeah.
It looks like faded, but it looks like something. And then again on his
hand, it looks like it's a glove or something. It's weird.
he's got tattooing. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense now. Yeah.
Chavs over here do get sleeves and tattoos. Yeah. They normally get one arm with a sleeve, and then their chest.
Yeah, that is definitely neck tattooing. That's not a reflection of anything on his neck. That's definitely neck tattooing.
It is a chav thing. It's not like in America where it's like, oh, they're not going to have all the tattoos. Like they do. The chavs get tattoos here now.
Yeah. So if I'm the photo may be bad, but if I can see this correctly, it looks like his
other eye looks like
well.
Yeah, it looks like the two black eyes.
Yeah, he definitely has bruising here. His nose looks swollen. His face almost kind of does. And then if I look at his hand, I want to say his hand
around the knuckle area a little bit.
I want to say he's likely a traveler.
Yeah.
And travelers are normally into the fighting, boxing, bare knuckle boxing sort of shit.
So not to prejudge this gentleman right off the bat. Although we just did. I'm not surprised.
I don't know if he's the one that stabbed her.
No,
we don't.
Correct. But just going off of this, he definitely likes to get into brawls. I hope it's not with females, but let's keep checking this story.
And was filled with standard tourist activity.
Good on her. Sorry.
What?
So if a woman managed to do that to him, good fucking on her.
Yeah, she would have done this. He may be into that.
It's not the lady in the photo that did that.
we're not kink shaming. He may be into her beating the crap out of him. I don't know.
We don't know, but we got to keep watching to see what's going on here.
Yeah. Let's get it figured out.
Activities. She visited Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, and even joined Seppel's family for a trip to the historic town of Rye. Her family claimed in posts online that she was set to return to Vernon on February 3rd. However, 2 days before Ashley's flight, police received a call about a disturbance at a residence on Tennyson Road in the city of Chelmsford.
Really quick, am I seeing this right? It's a sideways cross?
Yes, they do have necklaces like that with little sideways crosses.
Okay. And it still means the same thing. It's not a
religious statement. It's just a fashion thing.
It's just a fashion thing. Yeah.
Okay. I've seen it maybe a couple times, but I wasn't 100% sure exactly. So thank you for clearing that up.
You're welcome.
Emergency service workers allegedly arrived to find the 19-year-old suffering from serious injuries, and sadly, she was pronounced dead at the scene. At the time of this recording, authorities have released very few details about their investigation, other than to say that the case is a homicide and that Seppel has since been arrested and charged with Ashley's murder. At the time of this recording, no motive or cause of death have been reported.
Motive? No, you're not going back.
I wish they would have released a little bit more information on that, but I'm guessing they
well,
have
it's
enough.
probably still too soon. I mean, judging it's the 7th
Also,
of February.
It's almost like an international thing, isn't it? Because it's a
Yeah.
non-UK resident.
Oh, totally. Yeah, totally. So but I'm guessing that Homie did it because they seem to have enough information. So if we could,
cases
we'll
like
try to
this.
follow.
Wait,
Yeah.
Liam said it was his sister/mother. Excuse me. Sorry, pardon me.
I don't know. I think they're.
Wait, who did it? Was the mother?
No. Liam first said the North Face shirt is a giveaway from a far away, and then he said it was his sister/mother. But I don't know if he's the game bruises probably or something. We don't know.
Yeah, Chaz do wear North Face.
And his right looks like Herman Munster. That's good. That's good. I like that.
But yeah, so who knows what would happen if it was a domestic issue and, that kind of thing. Who knows? It'll come out though.
Chelmsford's rough.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that's why you always have a safe word. So hopefully, never mind.
Well, it's just a shame that she, 19 years old and.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah.
Before we get further into this, before you go and visit somebody in another country, make sure you know who the fuck they are. You talk to, do your research.
I get the feeling they had never met before.
Yeah.
Other than maybe online.
Also,
sorry, brain.
Not telling my girl about this stream.
Yeah, seriously, man. If you're meeting someone,
there
are rules you follow, right? Make sure your family know where you are every time you move locations. If you have to geo-share your GPS on your phone, do it.
Right.
Make sure the hotel, you stay in a hotel, not their home, right?
Right.
Then let the hotel staff know, just a heads up, like, hey, I'm here meeting someone offline. Just, if I don't turn up, please call my family or an emergency. Like, I'm not gonna just skip out.
And
I've met people offline, and I went to a cafe, and I
said
to the staff,
Republic.
Yeah, I said to the staff at the restaurant, I picked this place deliberately because I have to book it online. It was in the middle of the coronavirus, big things, and I had to give my name, his name, my mobile number, his mobile number, and I said, "Yo, I'm on a blind date meeting someone. Can you check in on me every now and then to make sure I'm okay, just in case he's an absolute nutter?"
Yeah.
Right.
Make sure you plan shit for this. Sorry.
And there is a way to let the other person know that people know where you are as well, and that is an important thing as well. Not to blatantly say, people are watching, blah, blah, blah. Just be like, oh, yeah, so I let my mom know that, or...
Yeah, just casually drop. Yeah.
Or be like, oh, yeah, this app on my thing, it when we're doing Yelp, it shows wherever we are. What you know what I'm saying? Like, just mention that,
I tend to just go for, sorry... excuse me a minute. I need to just quickly message my friend to let her know I got here okay.
Totally. Yeah,
I promise her I check in on her. She's a bit paranoid.
Worry about me.
Something,
Yeah, totally.
Don't put it on that you're worried about them being suspect, but put it on you are trying to put your friends at ease. You don't think they're dodgy, but you're just doing something else. Because
your
you
family,
don't want to insult them. Yeah, you don't
totally.
want to insult them. Because one, maybe they're not a dickhead, and if they're not a dickhead, they'll understand. Two, if they are a dickhead and unpredictable, you don't want to make them angry.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
And you don't want to scare them off by being like, oh my god, like I told everybody in there that you just want to be like, okay, well, oh, this happened because
Purple's got it right.
And,
Purple has it right. He says, I promised my friend I would check in after 2 hours, or my mother or whomever.
Yeah, exactly.
Liam's put in the chat, ask for Angel, the Met Police. It's a thing here. If you're at a pub, Andrew, that's it. Ask for Andrew. If you're at a pub and someone is making you uncomfortable, you go to the bar and go, oh, is Andrea here tonight? Can I speak to Angela? and then the staff help you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So one of the things that us performers do when people are trying to buy us drinks and we don't want any more, but we still want the bar to make money and or we're just suspicious, is you ask for an angel shot. And that is a warning to the bartender that this person is either bugging you or they give you a shot of water. That's all an angel shot is.
Perfect.
So they'll pretend to pour a shot of vodka or something or a mixed drink. It just will not have any alcohol in it.
Right.
But then they'll give it to you. And then usually the bartender, if you ask for that, since us performers get hit on a lot or get, then they'll ask, are you okay? And then we go, blah, blah, blah. It's the easy way for us to get out of stuff. Or we can charge this dumbass fucking $12 a freaking a water shot. You're just like, yeah, keep buying me shots, bro. Like, they're
and
just
the
water.
thing is, you can actually ask for the angel shots as like a regular person at any bar. And if they feel as though you seem unsafe, then they will pull you away and tell you, oh, hey, there's an issue with your credit card, and help sneak you out through the kitchen.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like,
So
they are all just so great.
Yeah, so that's why you ask for the angel shot, because the bartender's, supposed to help you, or, there's warning signs where you don't have to say, I feel unsafe in this situation, because you don't know how that person's going to react, because it can become violent, and you don't want it to become violent, because I've had to kick too many people's asses inside of our clubs when I've been working that it's not fun. So it's easier to dissolve the situation and get it to where we can just be like, hey, bro, let me grab you really quick and take you over here. What? Huh? And just make it so that we push them out of the venue or the club without having to. I mean, it's fun to knock somebody out, but I don't want to do it all the time, or, it's not really legal. So, I mean, we can't always, but I love punching out.
Yes, absolutely. Like, if you're ever talking to police, medical professionals, whatever, and you are in some sort of domestic violence situation and you feel unsafe, there is a hand gesture that you can give and they will understand it. You take your thumb, put it in, close your hand over. That's it. They will immediately know that you are unsafe. You need to be away from the person you are with. Just
yeah,
and they'll get
it. Good to know.
Yeah. So there are a handful of ways to.
Just a quick aside.
Of course.
There's been an update as of yesterday. Dickhead was arrested. It has been charged with her murder.
Okay.
Hello, Mantis. And yes, we do live in a sad world. Okay.
Yes. Agreed.
I think we're going to go ahead and get on to something better than this. I want to show the kitty box litter. Oh, sorry. The school litter box TikToks really quick. We're going to try to get through this. I haven't managed through the Tikama talks on a stream yet, and so we're just going to go on the fly. I'm trying a couple new things for streaming in different in different platforms other than the YouTubes. And
so what the article hasn't said, just quickly, is she hadn't just gone to visit. She'd been there since November 2021. She was been there for months.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed that. What happened?
She'd been there since November 2021.
Oh, yeah.
So she's been there like November, December, January, and leaving February, so nearly 4 months.
Yeah.
Got it.
So
and maybe that was visit. Like, yeah, I'm done here. I'm going. And no, you're not going.
Well,
yeah, something was something it's definitely domestic. Definitely domestic issue.
And that's still the thing, is like, try to do as much research about people that you're visiting before you do. Like, I travel a bunch doing tours, and I'm a stage artist, and I have to stay in a lot of people's places, personal places, because sometimes they like offer or whatever. And like, really quick, in Northern California, I think is where we were. We may have been in Washington, I don't know. But we went to a show, and the owners said that we can come back to their place. Well, of course, at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm this close to being laid. I mean, I found this cute little girl that I was going to get in bed. Well, we were laying in bed. Anyways, the wife starts screaming stuff and throwing bottles and breaking beer bottles everywhere and like smashing crap. And so we went downstairs and we were like, what's going on? And she's saying that he's trying to do something, but he's like half passed out. And we were like, what's going on? And so we had to drive away at 3 o'clock in the morning because she said that her husband was trying to beat her up, and we didn't have any proof of that. But like, I don't know what to do at that point in time. So we just had to like leave. And it was like, that could have gotten so much worse. And the cops probably were called, and like, it, you never know the situation. That's why you need to like know people, what's going on before you like get involved in that. Like, I've gotten to so many after parties or been in so many places that crap went down, and you're like, we need to bounce right now. Or like, you bolted and luckily got away, but you never know. So please do the research. What's that?
Oh, they were tattoos under his eyes. Oh,
okay.
Bad tattoo. And the
Okay.
Yeah.
on the side of his face. He's got
okay.
They look like shitty prison tats.
Yeah, no, he definitely has crap. Like his neck tattoo is like faded as crap. So
it is. You can see it. Barely see it.
So, here we go. Let's go ahead and let me share this, and we'll watch like 2 of these.
The first one seemed like the woman shows something she saw on the computer, but you'll see. You'll see. Okay. I'm not gonna. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched a smidge of it.
Okay, everybody say hello to Tony and say hello to Sydney.
Hey, Sydney.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Sydney. Sydney's driving home, by the way. So.
Okay. I hope you're doing good, Sydney. So let's go ahead and watch these TikToks, and then we'll get to the vagina of Mother Mary. I don't remember. I don't remember who it is, but we'll get there. Okay, so here we go. Let me see. Are we on full on the screen? Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly where I want to be.
Just being faced with a weird request. The parents of an Iowa girl are insisting that the school put a litter box in the girl's restroom for their child. A high school girl says that she identifies as a cat. The girl has identified as a cat for multiple years. Another boy within the same school district. I cannot confirm if they go to the same school. An Iowa school district.
Oh, sorry. I changed it. Is this one?
No wonder.
No,
yeah.
That's just a popular Twitch TikToker. They've got millions of followers. They're nothing
An
to do
Iowa
with
school
it.
district is being faced.
Okay,
the one I saw was let me see here. Let me see. Can you go down a little bit? Keep going down. I'll show you the one. Maybe go up. Where is it? Mine's different than yours.
Okay.
For some reason,
I'm not logged in. So.
The one on top, the very one on top with the blue writing.
Okay.
The one on the very top. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
No, I can't. I can't do this anymore. I can't. I just saw this on Facebook. Schools across America are putting litter boxes in their bathrooms for the students that identify as cats, but at least your kids are being socialized. I was like, wait, that can't be real. And then I went and looked. Oh, yeah. Okay. Twin Falls schools said to allow students to identify as animals. First of all, where's Twin Falls? I'm never going there, and it should cease to exist. But now, watch this.
Should cease to exist.
Yeah. Because she doesn't know any different.
A woman in Norway believes she belongs to a different breed. She claims that she is a cat.
This is Norway!
Right, but then look above. Look above on the thing, on the headline there. They're showing a video from Norway with almost looks like a US type of.
Yeah,
US.
Exactly. It says.
And that video about that crazy girl went viral ages. Like, what?
It was like 2007, 2008.
6.
Yeah, yeah.
5, 6. I remember when I was like a proper teenager.
God damn it.
Yeah, so do
That's what I
I.
mean.
She
That's
was
what I
a
mean.
nut. I remember thinking she was just a nut job. Like, I was like, she's crazy. She just wants attention. Like, fuck it, be what you want to be, all that. But do you remember it was that era where all the girls like emo girls?
I'm a kitty. I'm a kitty. I'm such a kitty. Oh my god. I wear ears and I have a tail that I tuck in the back of my pants.
Yes. And like that's what I associate it with.
Yeah.
Not actually people that identify.
No, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, she's just one of those like emo girls that are like, I'm so sexy. I'm a Neko. Meow.
Well, and a lot of them were like, it's okay. We'll get into this right quick before we get further into this. There is the Chateau in Denver, and if you look it up, and we will do a thing on it again, we've already done stuff on it that I was a part of, where they have there's a an heiress and a gentleman who used to work for NASA that have a mansion, and they have a chateau of kittens. So they have 18, 19-year-old little girls that run around their mansion that wear tails and wear ears and pretty much do whatever they want, which just really quick to show you how horrible they are. They told me I was too old and ugly to work for them because I was one of their stage managers. And because the girls started liking me or showing me attention, I was fired because I don't know how to put it other than they told me why they fired me is I'm too old and ugly, which is a whatever violation of whatever law, all the laws, because you can't fire somebody because of what they look like.
Right.
But so there are a lot of the kitten girls in the scene in Denver that you will see a lot of people wearing different types of tails and stuff like that. So, hello, Surf. Everybody say hi to Surf.
Hey, Surf.
Hey, Surf.
Hey, Surf.
But you know what we do love is we love furries. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Surf.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You know what I mean? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Oh, hi, Tommy. Tony too. I just realised that you were there. Hello.
Yeah. So let's get on with just this lady speaking. Well, actually, let's get into another one because I think most of us seen this little kitten girl talking about her crap and how this woman is misusing this.
Yes, it's just crazy, you know.
I want to see if we can find one more maybe, and I'm not logged in, and that's probably why mine looks different than yours, Mama, because I didn't log in.
Yeah.
But let's just see what this person. No, I want to see what this person says about it because she looks almost like a furry.
I can feel my bones, and it's fucking nauseating.
Okay, well that was not.
All they are is.
That was kind of.
Yeah. They're those like duet videos.
Never mind. Yeah, I saw.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of those are not about
it's
that,
just,
so to speak.
I'm feeling my bones. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. But I just found it funny. I did find an article that one woman had with that thing on it, and it was just Twin Falls. Didn't tell you where Twin Falls was, what state.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more research in the near future, and we will figure that out, and we'll find out where that came from. Yes, and go from there. Let's see. Okay, so let's go into Charlie Kirk, and then we'll go into the neo-Nazis that were prancing around Florida.
This is why I don't want to go to America.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
this is not what America is about, people. Okay, stop stereotyping us.
Yeah.
Seriously, this is not what America is about.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
No. This is a select minority groups of people that do this, that it gets sensationalized. This is not what America is about.
No. Sorry, I think I got distracted by Vila's butt. Never mind.
Well, you know.
Let's keep watching.
Well, you know, Slim.
Yeah, see.
Oh, that's a cute shirt.
Gosh darn it.
Oh,
that's a cute little
I gotta
dresser.
show this stream. to my girl now because she probably loved that.
Yes. All right. So, really quick, America is scary now, and yet in certain places, in certain ways and forms, and
in certain,
it's
yes,
still,
but it's not all like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad where I live, although we just got rid of the mask mandates, and like now nobody is wearing a mask, which, okay, I guess, but like it's kind of scary. And I was down at a place this weekend where you were still supposed to have masks and nobody was masking up. So it's just like there is kind of that still like
the
I
problem
live kind of
is
in the country. So
yeah, the problem is even if places require masks, they just don't stop anybody. They just let you go and they don't care. It's like
it's gotten to the point of what's the point? If they do try and stop someone, what's going to happen? They're going to kick off like those dickheads on camera.
correct. My son where he works, they're not allowed, even though masks are required indoors, they're not allowed to stop anybody not wearing a mask. You know?
No, because that's stopping business.
Yeah,
it's
or
crazy.
That's the whole thing.
They don't want the negative. Yeah, they don't want the negative publicity, or they don't want to deal with, whatever.
Yeah.
The supermarkets here also they've never enforced the rules.
Yeah.
And that's just because they know that they'll chase people away. And if you chase them away in this period, they will not come back.
Yeah. Okay, so so does everybody know who Charlie Kirk is?
Nope.
No.
So he is a right-wing puppet that talks a bunch of
yes,
bull
I know
out
Charlie
of his
Kirk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Norm most of the time. And so now he is telling us that if you are transgender, you are trying to transport us all into being transhuman.
Oh,
so here, yeah. So let's get in.
That's just Slim that's doing that.
Well, no, I'm trying to convince you all to be trans so that I can have my kink fulfilled. But that doesn't mean that I'm trying to. Never mind.
Always thinking about yourself, Slim. Always thinking about yourself.
I know. Okay, so here we go, and let's listen to this gentleman.
I believe, and this is to go a level deeper, but you guys are smart, you'll get it. The transgender movement actually matters even more than biomedical fascism, and they actually are together because...
Okay, has anybody ever heard the term...
Biomedical fascism? What?
Yeah. I've never heard of that before.
Nope.
This.
Mom, you're not saying it correctly. What the fuck?
Okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Not just what. That's just the clear what the fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I can't believe he just said that. Like how those words together. It's such a beautiful word. It's such a beautiful word salad, but it does not like oh god. It is great talking points for the idiot.
So
people can't think.
Is he saying that my oldest son, succumbed to biomedical fascism for having top surgery?
Exactly. No, that's okay.
Let's listen
to this.
Okay, let's listen.
Everyone else is subjective to biomedical fascism for having to accept that your son's top surgery makes them whatever gender they're saying they are. I don't understand.
Well, and what he's saying, what he's saying in other aspects, if you think about it, is cancer therapy, any other therapy to make it so you don't die from diseases would be considered that, right? I mean, any medical procedure would be pseudo to him, I guess.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's listen one more time to this.
I believe, and this is to go a level deeper, but you guys are smart, you'll get it. The transgender movement actually matters even more than biomedical fascism, and they actually are together because the transgender movement is an introductory phase to get you to strip yourself of your humanity to mesh with machines.
Hey, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Slim, you're more machine than a trans person that gets surgery.
Exactly.
They're just modifying their body to fit the gender that they are.
Yes.
They're
Does
not.
that mean they're against people that need metal framework put in when they have surgery?
Or what about amputees that wear prosthetics?
Yeah, I know someone that got hit by a lorry, right?
Right,
on a moped, they got hit by a lorry. Now, literally, they have metal plating in their head.
Yes.
They are what? Hang on, metal.
That's propaganda.
Metal.
How does that make them a robot,
titanium.
Metal.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
titanium. Whatever, screws,
70-80% metal.
Yeah,
Wow.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
dear God.
what does that? What does that have to do with people wanting to change their gender or making themselves feel comfortable in the skin that they're in with their own gender or however?
It has nothing to do with it.
It has nothing to do with that.
The only thing that
Nothing.
it has to do with it is they need to make people scared
of something. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And that's what they're trying. Like,
yeah, they're trying to freak people out.
If somebody just wants a mechanical arm,
right.
Like if I would say like, oh, that would be useful for my work, so I can lift very heavy things. Why not?
Yeah, I gotcha.
You know, if it's possible, if it's safe, and there are people that just feel like
metal arms, he would have given you metal arms. And if God wanted you to be able to lift all the weight in the world, he would have made you able to lift all the weight in the world.
How is? I mean, he's equating. Oh my God, the logic is just beyond me with him.
He does want me to do the work, so he should have provided me. And technically, because he also made the people that designed the metal arms, indirectly, he did give him to me.
Yeah. So speaking of this devil demon
orb.
We're going over that in a second. I have an article that we're going to go over. So let's get
Purple brings up a good point. Yeah, he says, ironically, I believe I am the only member of my immediate family with no metal parts implanted. Everyone else has had a joint replaced at some point.
Yeah.
So, hello. I mean,
wait, Slim, Pearl, and Mango, does that mean all our piercings are part of us being?
Oh, yes. We are a part of a weird agenda that we are unaware of.
We're part of the satanic agenda by putting metal.
We're the first line of defense in normalizing metal in people.
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
Right. That's right.
I mean, I'll tell you what. If I had any biohackers living near me, I would never have a penny.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'd be broke as crap.
You wouldn't catch me on YouTube. I'd be doing other things.
This would be your real face.
Exactly.
So if I just had my gallbladder removed. So does that mean I'm less human now because I don't have a gallbladder?
Yes. You are less human. You're closer to being trans than you are to being cis.
Gotcha.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I think maybe after Girl Defined, we should dive into Charlie Kirk.
Oh God, Girl Defined is a whole big thing.
With tumors.
And I know a crap ton about him.
So what does that mean?
Yeah, you should not do that because God gave you those tumors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She did
it. Damn, I've had skin cancer removed too, so that means part of me got removed with it. Damn it, I've been less human now. Shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell, right?
And there's also a thing like they talk about transgender people, and like I don't get the term a gender reveal. It's impossible.
Okay, like the entire thing is like there's this huge industry behind revealing the sex of your baby, the biological sex of your baby.
Sex.
But everybody misuses the word gender because they're ignorant,
right,
unaware, stupid.
Well, or they're trying to make it so that it is only male and female. They're trying to like pigeonhole it. They're being like, no, it has
they're getting
to be
what they're doing is they're getting gender mixed up with sex when they do that.
Totally,
that's the problem.
Yeah, totally.
Normally, now, like it used to be, there was just the wedding, right? Then stag do's became popular. Then hen do's became popular, right?
Right.
So then there was like that. Then there was the engagement party. Then there's the rehearsal dinner, and each thing adding more and more and more cost onto the wedding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That other people are expected to like donate into.
And then now it's the same with having a baby. There's the idea of there's the baby shower, right? And with the baby shower, then there's like the christening, things like that. Now this has become an added on thing. So it's meant to do with the idea of you get surprised with it. So the parents find out with everyone else, and it's meant to be this big group.
That's just it's so dumb.
And Liam has what I was going to say. I think they call it a gender reveal party is sex reveal. Just it. You know what I mean? It had the sex part. The sex word is just not appropriate, I guess. You know, so they call it gender.
It's just like how they wouldn't.
Pointless. Like,
it is. It's just like how they used to censor the word pregnancy on TV, like
right.
in the 60s
You
and
were
50s.
with child. Yeah, they did. You were with child.
Why?
Yes, they did.
Yes, because the thought of saying, "Oh, I'm pregnant," means that you're revealing that you had sex, so people are going to get the wrong idea about you. So you are expecting you are with child.
Yeah, and that does not mean you had sex. Oh yeah,
like,
it could have been gone.
You had to have you could have 1 foot up around the partner, but 1 foot had to be on the floor at that time.
Yeah, that was the Standards and Practices Commission.
Yeah, that was the Hays Code.
Yes. At first,
And then
married people on television used to have to sleep in separate beds because the actors themselves were not married, so they could not be shown in the same bed together.
They had twin beds.
Then I Love Lucy is what changed that, in
they
which
pushed them
Lucy
together.
and Ricky could
I
be
love
in
that.
in bed together, but they both had to have 1 foot on the floor, and hands had to be seen above the blanket at all times.
Actually, if you look at some of them, they had two twin beds made up, pushed together, so they were never underneath the same covers.
But it wasn't just I Love Lucy that had the 1 foot on the floor rule.
Right.
They were in
It's
a
just
lot
that-
of black and whites and things like
Yes.
that, and it's
Yes.
where you get the idea of a black and white movie, and you see the man reaching over to go down, and then it pans away to the floor with the bed in shot, and the 1 foot on the floor.
It's just that I Love Lucy is what normalized it in television,
And also,
because it
they
was
were
so
the first
she was the
people to
first
use
woman
this
to be
pregnancy.
pregnant on TV as well.
Yeah. But
Okay,
the Hays Code was even more intense than that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
It said that any gay character cannot be seen to be winning by the end of the movie. So there could be openly gay characters in the movie.
They could not have
However,
a successful, flourishing life.
By the end of the movie, they had to be destitute, alone, dying of a disease, something. So they could have been a millionairess, sleeping with all the women and having a wonderful time. But by the end of the movie, it had to show that the fact that not that she was sleeping with people, nothing like that, that she was a lesbian made her destitute.
Okay.
And yes, Slim.
Go ahead really quick, Mama.
Really
but
quick.
we need
You
to
know how people used to light 2 cigarettes in movies? One guy would light 2 cigarettes on a woman. That was their code for we're gonna make love, baby. You never saw it, but that was like code. Movies got around those codes. They never showed anything, but you knew.
Even though the Hays Code was optional. It was absolutely optional, but it wasn't. It said it's optional. But it's one of those ones that if they didn't follow it, they wouldn't get the funding and the backing, and they wouldn't get into the cinemas. So it was enforced, but
and if you were a television show,
nudge, nudge.
If you were a television show, you would get your sponsors canceled, and then they would kick you off because you weren't getting the ratings. And let's keep it going with this because I want to get to the book burning thing because it's totally insane. And
you gotta say more.
I find the Hays Code thing absolutely fascinating. It's like studying media and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I find the actual the whole idea of it amazing. I might do a video on it because I could talk for hours about it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's keep going with this right quick.
Transhumanism. They want you to say, okay, well, I can choose any gender. Why can't I just have like an exoskeleton of some sort of machine around me? This is what Meta is about, the metaverse, kids staring at screens all day long. This is documented. This is proven. This is where Silicon Valley is going. This is why they're so insistent on this transgender thing, because if you stop being a man, then maybe you could stop being a human being. Maybe you can kind of just plug into some sort of machine. This is where their control, their profit motive is coming down the stream.
Okay, we're gonna just go ahead and stop there because so
God, that's crazy.
Okay, giving people the freedom to do whatever the fuck they want is going to cause them to conform somehow. How does that work, honey?
Why does it matter? Right.
Yeah, that too.
Look,
it doesn't.
This is the thing. You trying to make Billy Bob straight didn't work, did it? Going to conversion therapy didn't make him straight, did it? It made him better at hiding that he was queer.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think gay people trying to make straight people gay would work if the easier option of just being straight in a heteronormative world wasn't an option for people that are not heteronormative or like cis heteronormative? Like, why would they not take that option to live in a world that doesn't fucking hate them and demonize them constantly if it was just that easy?
Yeah. All right.
Why would it be that easy for us to convert you to being queer? Why? Why would it be that easy? It's not.
9 o'clock. What 9 o'clock said.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Because I'm a fire starter, a twisted fire starter.
So, there is a far right Tennessee pastor whose name is Greg Locke, and he did a witchcraft book burning video on Wednesday, I believe is when it happened. Let us scroll through this right quick. And I will highlight what we actually need to see other than what I just said.
Yeah, he is a religious zealot. He is a nutcase.
He was very, very Trumpinite until just very, very recently, and then he became non-Trumpinite. Let me see if I can actually get rid of. Okay, there, that gets rid of that. So Wednesday, Locke and his congregants gathered wherever, and they burned Harry Potter books and Twilight books, Ouija boards, tarot cards, and anything else deemed as affront of God. You know,
wait. So they bought all that. So they basically supported it.
Yeah, they had to buy that.
Right,
sort of
they had to
shit
buy it.
too.
Well, what they
It's
did
not
is
like they were coming to my house, bashing my door down, and stealing all my shit to do it.
Well, they asked their congregation to bring these objects to get rid of them because Satan is winning so hardcore, or Satan is winning so much. We need to get rid of these things so that, okay, so I believe this is what he said. So let's read this. We gonna have a burning service. Oh yes, you heard me well. We gonna send that mess back to hell where it belongs. We gonna get rid of some of the unholy convents and alliances of some of the words curse and some witchcrafts. We're going to free some homes. We're going to get free of some marriage, and we're going to burn some stuff.
Close.
So,
that is actually close to what it sounds like, just with a bit more anger.
I watched
You've got to be more angry, though.
Yeah,
you got to be more loud and angry, though. That's the only thing. It's the only critique I'm making for this one.
This guy, to just put it into perspective, Greg Locke has said he actually wants the government to kill gay people, execute them then and there.
He absolutely has.
He is a proponent for genocide, things like that. He is actually...
He's awful.
He is as bad as the Westbro.
Yeah. No,
he's Westbro level bad.
Pretty much.
And by himself. And he's one person that is Westboro, all, you know. So let's see if this plays. We'll try to play this, and we'll try to play some of the other ones. Just to get a little bit more perspective on what he's doing here. So this is him right there in the middle. I'm sorry about the audio. All of these videos have horrible audio for the fire burning. I looked over as much stuff as I could, but let's hope we get a little bit of context from him. I will try to let everybody know if I understand what he's saying.
Don't believe that mess back in you. All right.
So don't believe that mess.
Let that stuff burn. Let it go. But we're going to start this up. We got all kinds of Masonic stuff. We got devilish stuff.
We got Masonic stuff. We got devilish stuff. So supposedly they've been collecting this for a hot minute now.
Okay.
From what I saw in an earlier video, they said they had a whole warehouse full of this stuff they've been collecting. Again, I don't know if they went out and bought anything. I'm not going to claim that. I'm just going to say that they said they collected this stuff some way, shape, or form.
Oh, they stole it.
Well, I believe that they had their congregation bring stuff to them, and they've been collecting it through that. Like every sermon he does, he's like, bring up your, I'm sure that it was
bring the stuff you think is demonic and bring it to me and we'll burn it. Or something like that,
also
right?
very possible that they like picked them up at Goodwill for like $1, $1.50
Could be.
on the shelf, stuff like that.
Totally. I would believe that as well. But I do not believe they went on Amazon and just bought like $1,000 worth of Harry Potter books and burned them. I think he's a little bit smart. He sounds like a dumbass, but I think he's really smart. I think he knows what he's doing to like.
He does.
He's a billionaire. He makes a crap ton of money doing this grifting. So he's a grifter like a mug.
He's basically a televangelist. Give me your money. God needs me to have money, kind of deal.
Yeah. He's totally one of those. So let's listen a little bit more. But the audio's choppy, so we might stop it because I think we got the hang of this, and then we'll get into something lighter. Seeing the Virgin Mary's vagina isn't as light, but it's funny. So we'll get into it.
It sounds lighter than this.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at that long sleeve sweater that's on the screen right now.
Any kind of witchcraft, spell books, everything you can imagine.
Okay, so he has like
That's
decorations.
A load of Disney merch from Maleficent.
Yeah, that was like Ursula and Maleficent. And
look at that villains.
Yeah, that's literally Hot Topic. The Disney villains. That's new. That wouldn't be in Hot Topic. That would be in Hot Topic, not in Goodwill.
Okay. 1 second, everybody. Look, it says glassware set. They're burning a glass
because it has villains on there.
The thing that you're seeing, the big Maleficent thing is a bag.
Yeah, all of that is like
makeup,
brand new stuff.
Hairbrush, that's like handbag, hairbrush, makeup, nail varnish, perfume, glass set, mugs. Like I would kill for that sort of stuff. They're so cool.
That stuff is
like they
so
have a hairbrush.
expensive.
They've got a hairbrush shaped like a fucking fork. So you can be like the little
that.
mermaid, the dingle hopper.
Cool.
They've done so amazing. They put a lot of effort
cool.
into designing that shit, man. I know Disney's evil, but some artists actually put work into designing that with no satanic meaning behind it.
Thank you, Vila, for saying that. Before we get onto this, yes, there was no Satanism put behind any of this bullcrap. It is to be fun for little girls. Like literally, it's just
to be fun for little girls, teenagers, like anyone that would venture into Hot Topic and drag their parents along.
Yeah,
that's what it's there for.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not harmful for anything.
But because it has the words villains, that means it's of the devil for some reason.
My daughter loves Maleficent. My daughter genuinely loves Maleficent. We went to a fucking panto.
They're characters.
She went on stage and she got really upset that she didn't get to meet Maleficent. So they brought her out, and the woman that played Maleficent was like picking her up and giving her hugs and everything. And she's like, "You're my favorite."
Okay,
so it's like, because you're not nice and you're not mean, you're just you.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that is amazing and wonderful. But before we get further into this,
cool.
Look at every
that's Fila. That shows that you did a good job.
Yes.
Maybe not a good job in stopping her randomly walking up on stage at the panto, though.
It happens. It happens, though. It happens. Trust me.
But apparently, she got character.
Yeah.
Before we get started with more of this hilarity, which I hope we can actually listen and see. How long have fables been happening?
Oh,
forever.
Exactly. So he's looking at these fables, which that's what they are, right? Disney's.
Like Disney takes
Movies
all of their stuff from fables,
right? I mean,
they're fairy tales. Yeah, they're basically fairy tales that were from fables, and
all the stories are fair use. You can use them. You can just not draw the characters the way they do.
Well, not just that, but he's saying that now the Satanism from these characters is going to destroy the world. Wait, since Roman times, since Greek times, these characters have been around. What the fuck are you talking about, homie? Like, I mean, this nothing.
The thing is, there's good and bad in the right. There's good and bad in the world. Disney at least paints the good and bad in not so bad light, so to speak. You know what I mean?
But I bet they hate it now
compared to the real world.
Not anymore. Like Maleficent is now not evil. They've shown her backstory and her human side, and they've done the same. They're trying to do the same with
Cruella
other
too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to actually show like no one is evil.
Right.
Bad things happen, and
if you watch the Hercules cartoon, you have Hades, you have Zeus. You know what I mean? They're not as bad as some of the evil that's in the real world. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, no.
No, totally. And it's already been around for a gazillion years.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're crying about it now. Like, and one other thing I want to say before we start this again is, how long has Harry Potter and Twilight been around? How many years now?
Oh God,
20 years.
20 plus
Harry
for
Potter's
Harry Potter.
Been around since
it's
1998.
Yes. So really quick
I
before
only
I
know
start
that
this again.
because look.
You have a thingy,
Of course you have a thingy.
My sister bought Spawn a Harry Potter Lego set.
Yep. Yes, Dog Walker, you're right.
20 years anniversary.
So I'm gonna start this right now, but yeah, again, you are not on the bandwagon, homie. You are fucking late to this fucking parade, bro. Because like it's a million years ago that all this crap was relevant, and now you're gonna cry about it and fucking burn books about it. No, like what the fuck?
Saw how good, okay. So he saw the Satanic Panic back in the 80s, 90s, looking back at it, and he realized that made a lot of preachers money. That got a lot of butts in seats, and he's trying to revive it now. There's this fear with the fact that like people like us are becoming more common, and it's okay. People are wearing like darker clothes, alternate clothes, and it's side of being into the darkness and still being perfectly normal is still okay. Like people can have a nose piercing or a septum piercing and still wear cute dresses.
Right.
And now that's scaring them because they think we're infecting the young. And then the coronavirus and the Trump stuff and everything is destabilizing and making people scared. And it is the perfect time for him to utilize that fear for money.
Yeah.
And that's all he does it for.
Go ahead, Mango, and then
yes, Mango, go ahead.
Keep going on with
another reason why that fear is becoming so common amongst certain types of preachers and things like that is because there are so many people, especially women like me and Vila, that are joining the Satanic Temple in the US because they are supporting things like human rights. They are supporting women's reproductive rights. So you see this increase in people joining these temples that promote Satanism when really it's just about being a good person.
Right.
So it's easy to try and capitalize it.
Yeah, and that's why I do shows for the Satanic Temple all the time.
That's why I promote the Reproductive Rights Fund, and that's why I am a member of the Satanic Temple.
There's an Atari VCS. Never mind. Let's get past these.
But really quick with this Greg Locke, he's an opportunist. He is not. There's no religion behind what he's doing.
No, and what he did 2 weeks ago is he said that he doesn't want any Trumpism in his church anymore. Nobody can mention Trump anymore.
I am sick of this Trump worship in my church.
Yeah,
6 months earlier. You better be best believe that Trump is the only thing keeping us in them at bay.
I will say one thing.
You are right, though, Mom. Just quick.
I'm a Latter-day Saint. Okay.
Yeah.
They have every Halloween. They have what they call a trunk or treat, where the kids can come. You go to church, and the cars can park. The kids go through the parking lot in a safe area where they can trick or treat, and you can do up your trunk and however you want to do it. The kids, I saw kids wearing that couldn't wear masks. That was the one caveat they had. They were wearing. I saw kids wearing Harry Potter costumes. The ghost from the Scream, Ghostface from the Scream. things like that. They had no issue with kids wearing stuff like that. So this guy's
like
just
your one is really lax. But I've heard of both sides. Like my neighbour's Latter-day Saints, and she knows that I'm not always for a lot of their teachings, especially like in the very strict ones and like the things that have been happening in like Australia with Jehovah's Witnesses. I know you're not related with that, but that does still happen in Mormonism. It's just, and I don't like that. The religion itself, okay cool, but
no, I'm just letting you know there's a lot of religions they don't see everything as evil. It's what you do primarily that's evil, not what you
genuinely believe you're right about being an opportunist, and I swear to God, I would put money that he was selling that shit to the people to burn.
Probably. You're probably right.
You've not got something to burn. Here's a table. Give me a nice donation, and then you can grab a thing.
I bet you. You're right. I bet you're right.
Sort of person.
Yeah,
he is that
is.
sort of person.
Okay, let's get further into this.
Sorry,
just
Slim.
This thing is full, so we got clothes, a lot of things. So if you need to get rid of it, the most you can get, just start throwing it in there.
Okay, I'm really quick. I just want to say he did not show very much stuff. He said there's a lot of crap there. That there was not very much stuff. But look at how huge these flames are, which means he put a
bonfire
lot of fuel on this. Like it is insane. Okay, let's just keep going because
he's burning pallets.
Throwing it in there.
Yeah, and it's like so big. That means that like he put so much fuel on there.
He wants it to be big and memorable, doesn't he? He wants it to look like that's how much you're burning, not the little amount you actually are.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's going to cause sensory overload, the sound, the smell, and the sight of everything, and it will stick in your memory because it's hitting all the memory.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
Start throwing it in there. Burn it.
And the horns now.
Yeah, of course.
Are those horns or vuvuzelas?
It's just that freaking garbage can.
They threw a couple handfuls of stuff in there, and that's it. I mean, literally.
They have nothing.
Nothing. Look at that. It's just all a spectacle. You're right. It's all for show.
Okay, that's all we really need to show.
I think of when I say I think of Candyman. So
Candyman,
the original Candyman.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly purple. There's nothing happening other than they're burning crap, pretending that something else is happening. Okay, let's get into. Let's get into this. So there is somebody who took AI photos of cartoon characters and they brought them to real life. So this is what cartoon characters would look in real life. We have to get into some funny. So,
oh Lord.
So here we go. This is Mo.
That's great. That's great.
Okay. So there we go. There's
oh my
Mo.
Gosh.
So Moana.
Moana.
Yeah.
Moana.
There we go. So that's what she would look like. Meow. Let's go ahead and see.
These are actual people, though, right?
No,
Real people they found.
No. This is
really?
AI versions of them.
Damn.
Yeah. So let me go up to the top really quick again. So these are AI photos of what cartoon characters would look like that they did, and it's from Petapixel, and I don't know how.
I don't know how they do it. That's damn good, though.
Yeah, and I don't know if they're like reputable or not, or
right.
I don't know anything about them. I just find these articles and we look them up. And if there's anybody who can like disprove me or whatever, that's how we do these things. I don't say that I'm the source for everything. I just show you stuff, and if you can disprove me, then do it. Obviously, nobody's going to disprove me from this because somebody actually did this. So let's see what it is. So there's this lady who's a Brazilian artist who loves to digitally make digital art. And she went through the process of making realistic portraits of people who don't exist. So she's just experimenting with the technology, which just will take them, and she's modeling it. So I'm sure she's drawing stuff in. She's doing stuff to make them look more realistic. And there's the shattering on one side of his face. And so it's very intricate. It's
not very good though.
Yeah.
I've seen them do stuff like this on the Corridor Crew.
I think Moana looks a bit
VFX
too
artists.
Chinese and Polynesian,
Yeah,
just in the eye shape.
I see that a little bit. But just imagine them making.
It's still amazing work. Jesus.
I love
it's
this.
impressive.
That looks like Kylie Minogue playing when she played the Green Fairy in Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Oh God!
The thing is, before too long, we're actually going to see like a CGI version of Lilo and her sister Nani, because they're remaking Lilo and Stitch in CGI. They're also doing the same thing for Peter Pan and Wendy, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. There's a bunch of movies that they're redoing in the CGI format.
It's almost like
a lot of this.
What she did was take people and then just manipulate their faces or something. Because that's really very realistic. That's still good. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking of. And then she just manipulated the faces on people to make them look like that, which is damn good.
Well, watch the next one.
Yeah, I saw that briefly. Yes.
It's so good.
It is. It's so great.
Wow.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's in some ways it's almost like a couple of them are like this person but more grown up or something, you know?
Well, that one kind of looks like if Ron Swanson didn't have a beard
God.
and glasses. Yeah.
It does look like Ron Swanson.
It does.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Yeah. There's Aladdin.
That's good. I like they made him young. Aladdin's not meant to be like old or rugged looking.
He's like 16 or 18 or something.
Right.
Yeah, he's supposed to be
a teenager.
18, 19, and Jasmine's like 16, 17.
Yeah.
And then Rapunzel.
And there's Rapunzel from Tangled.
That looks good.
Of course, Peter Pan looks like the motherfucker.
That, my God, the eyebrows.
I hate
and the nose.
The eyebrows.
Cheeks. Look at the jawbone. The jawbone is like so
snarky. I love it.
He does. He does. Look like a smart ass for sure.
Yeah. So Mulan.
There's Mulan.
Yeah. And let's see.
Joe Gardner from Soul.
Yeah.
If you haven't ever seen Soul, I suggest you watch Soul. It was a good movie.
Yeah, definitely. Well, any of these movies for sure. Oh, look at how cute she is.
Encanto was another one too. It was a good movie too. Yeah.
So amazing.
I love that.
I need to watch that.
Who is Prince
Dickhead.
Prince Hans from Frozen. Yeah, the bad guy.
Frozen.
Okay. All right, so there's all of those.
Yeah.
So there was our little palate cleansing really quick.
Wow. Those are good though.
Says that Aladdin was supposed to be 15 or 16. Yeah, so I think that's what we were assuming that he was.
Yeah, like in the original story, he was like 18, 19 years old, somewhere in that range, while Jasmine was between the ages of 15 and 17. It gets lost in translation, but he was like right at the cusp of being an adult.
Right.
Aladdin is meant to be like an adult, young adult. Jasmine young. Also, actually, it isn't an Indian tale at all. It is a Chinese tale with Jafar actually being a dark wizard that has come from Africa.
Okay.
And the grand scene where you see him bringing in all the stuff is actually a customary practice of bringing like gold gifts for it, things like that, and it gets very convoluted. Actually, the real story, it's nothing like what it's made out. Like the dark wizard gets really pissed off and does some fuck shit, things like that. Like it's really extra.
Well, Disney always Disneyfies everything, so
well, of course
they're not gonna
have
be like the original. Yeah.
They want everything to seem closer in age. They want everything to feel as though it's a family-friendly coming-of-age story, really, that you can show everyone. When you look at the comparison to like the Brothers Grimm, who do the same tales, it's way more fucked up and closer to the original.
Yeah. So our next thing we're gonna go over is a person who got the Virgin Mary inked on their body that looks like a vagina.
Oh my god!
It's gorgeous.
If that's what you see, that's what you're gonna see. Do you know what I mean?
No, I just think that's got to be deliberate. That's got to be deliberate.
You think so?
The tattoo artist definitely did that
Probably.
on purpose. I mean,
probably.
I mean, look at that. I mean, it looks exactly
But
like a vagina.
The wording
the
also
Virgin
gives
Mary,
it away.
But the Virgin Mary, female vagina. I'm just saying, it all kind of fits. All, virgin birth.
It totally does, but I mean.
Wow. What does the wording say?
They did it all weird.
The way the word is weirding, yeah.
You thought God
now
was
you know.
an architect. Now you know.
Oh, there we go. They started.
God, they did
now you know.
Okay.
Okay, you thought God was an architect. Now you know, but like the positioning of the wording is really fucking off.
It is really very off.
It's really
But again,
bad.
the way that they said that was meaning that a vagina was the God's making, right? The Virgin
I think there's double entendres here. There's double meanings in those words for sure.
That's what I'm getting
at. Oh yeah.
So everybody
those
go
are
ahead.
my favorite bots.
Well,
yep,
because we're talking about guess what?
Exactly, and
God
that's
damn
why
it.
they came here.
Flopping in.
So, they show up in my stream all the time
they do.
because
Yeah,
of
they
like
do.
purity culture and stuff like that.
I noticed that.
Yeah, so thank you for
Okay.
getting rid of that for us. We're gonna stop sharing that because that's all. We don't even.
I'm
need
trying to
read
report
anything.
them, so if anybody else wants to report them, please feel free.
But we don't even need to like go over what we just went over. We just
No.
needed to see that photo because that was hilarious. Because it was like a double, triple, a 4-finger entendre. I mean, seriously, like that was almost a fisting
Agreed.
of a.
Man,
Okay,
that
let me
sucker
see.
hit bam, bam, bam on here. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to report, but it's very
It
laggy.
normally does.
Oh,
That one
I
always
reported.
does multiple ones very quickly.
Okay,
Okay,
got them all,
so
I think.
I want to get to this right quick because I think on Friday is when I want to go over Britain's oldest pub that's been forced to close after 29 years. We're going to go over that on Pip with Pip. When she's here.
Okay. That's crazy.
Ow! What pub? What's it called?
The old cock, the cock of the something. Hold on, give me a second. Let me get back to it. It is the Ye Old Fighting Cocks. So we will talk about that on another stream when we actually have the Pipperoonie here, because I want the Pipperoonie to be here when we talk about that.
Okay.
But let me go ahead and we're going to share this, and then we're going to get to the neo-Nazis in Florida. So here we go. It says a sight for sore eyes. Surfy Muslim devotees poke out their eyeballs with knives as a part of a religious procession for the annual Earth Festival in India. So here we go. I'm going to show you the photos first.
Oh, okay.
So, like we were getting at earlier, if you poke the back of your eyelids are technically keeping them in. So what they're doing is they're taking non-sharp objects and they're putting behind their eyeball and they're pushing them out, not actually detaching them.
Okay.
They are. Yeah, they're just popping them out of their skull.
Bizarre.
So you know that black guy that's like really famous that he can just make his eyes go big.
There's also a black woman that can do the same thing.
Really?
Yes, I've seen her.
She was in the Guinness Book of World Records because of how far she can naturally pop her eyes out.
Yeah.
It's
interesting, huh?
So I guess those are the only photos of a couple people. And look at how much this gentleman cares for his teeth. You can see.
Well, the missing of front teeth actually can also fall into certain gang and religious activities depending on where you're located.
Yeah, when you
They
have to get
remove
on
them.
your knees, when you have to get on your knees to suck so many dicks
Yeah.
to get into the
Oh,
gang,
God.
you know.
Oh, for sure.
Never mind. Sorry. That's something.
Gotta make it easy, right?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right.
Gotta take out the front teeth, you know. Okay, so it doesn't say anything that actually gives us any information about the practice other than these individuals will do this. I thought there was a little bit more information, but I don't see that here. But I thought we would go over these eye poppers, I guess, for just a second.
Okay,
before
but if you
we
scroll
get
down, what was the best sofa bed? Like, I was interested in that. What's going on with those sofa beds?
it's a Mike Lindell's bed.
Okay, the new My Pillow bed. Got it. Never mind.
Exactly.
A festival started in India today that is marked by devoted Muslims poking their eyes with knives.
Yes.
The Urs festival is held every year in Ajmer, a city in India's Rajasthan
How
state.
long?
It is a memorial to the death of Sufi saint Khwaja Muinuddin Chishti, who established the Chishtiya Sufi order in the country around 800 years ago.
Okay.
The festival will last for another 5 days and feature devotees performing stunts such as making their eyes bulge while flags are raised. Unlike other branches of Islam, Sufis devote themselves to particular saints. It is a concept other strands of Islam do not always recognize.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like a different sect of Islam for sure.
It traces its principles from the Prophet Muhammad through his cousin and son-in-law Ali ibn Abi Talib. Sufis believe they are practicing Ishan, the perfection of worship as revealed by Angel Gabriel to Muhammad. Sufi Muslims consider themselves as the original advocates of true, pure, and original form of Islam.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we found out about the eye pokers. All right. Let's see.
Has Brainless fallen asleep?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm hearing breathing on there.
Yeah, it's
bless his
for sure.
Consort.
Yeah, it's late for him. It's it's almost what for him? It's 1 o'clock for the UK, so it's probably or GMT, so probably 2 or 3 in the morning for him.
Yeah, he tried to take a nap, but I guess it didn't work. So
yeah,
we'll
that's
just mute
fine.
him. So let's get into the neo-Nazis in Florida really quick, and then I have some fun stuff to get into. Oh yeah, I have to share that first. Sorry. Here we go.
Oh yeah, there's a whole thing. There's a process.
Yeah, I have to do that, and then this, and then that. Okay, here we go.
So much work.
Yeah.
God damn it.
The despicable pattern of neo-Nazis across the country, feeling emboldened and gathering outside hospitals and on freeway overpasses, even phoning in bomb threats to historically black colleges and universities. We're going to have an update tonight on.
So I think this has just happened in this last week or two that this has happened. So it's very current. So yeah,
we have 3 or 4 historically black universities right down the road from me, and there have been 6 or 7 bomb threats called in. They had to completely shut down the campuses. They had to make sure that everyone was secure in their dorm rooms or off campus because of the threats.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay, I know this one now.
How does this make any sense? How is this going to improve anything for their side?
It doesn't.
And they don't intend for it to do that. They just want to be dicks.
Cause chaos. They just want to cause chaos.
They are agents of chaos, all of them.
Okay. So here we go. There's not going to be a lot of audio from it because they're shouting very, very negative stuff, and that's why I picked this news report, because I don't have to edit it out because it's not
already
fun to
done
go through stream.
Mhm.
And clip out crap. So we don't hear very much, but
yes, I know.
Just to let you know, they are saying a bunch of messed up crap. I mean, so let's just go.
National Socialist Movement. Oh
a
my
young
God.
Jewish man, a college student in the area, confronted the neo-Nazis. He wanted to let them know that their hate had no place there. They subsequently surrounded his car, hurled anti-Semitic slurs, and
then once again, YouTube, we do not agree with what is happening on screen. We are showing this to bring news to people and to share what's happening, to not be for it. We're anti-Nazis, obviously.
Spat on him. Then they went on to punch him, kick him, and attack him with pepper spray. We've now learned that 3 of the neo-Nazis involved in that incident, including the group's leader, have been arrested. 2 of the neo-Nazis have been charged with battery and are now facing third-degree felonies under Florida's hate crime law for that assault. A third man has been arrested for grand theft after he allegedly took the young man's phone. It's a little bit of accountability, although there's still a lot of...
So that's pretty much the gist of that. We don't need to watch very much more.
That's crazy.
But what they're saying is there's a bunch of that going on around the country in the last week or something like that. So
yeah, because like that was all taking place in Boston, and I'm in South Carolina, and that's where like a whole bunch of historically Black colleges and universities have been getting threats because like right in Columbia there's 3 of them. Like it's happening everywhere. It's ridiculous at this point. It should
It's very
not
ridiculous.
Be
very ridiculous.
Yeah. I want to show this just really quick. So give me a second to find the right screen. I have too many screens open. I don't think I need to share audio because it's just a newsroom. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry. We'll do that in a second. I have to pick the right screen. At least there's music, so that it's just not all... Anyways, where we go. So, anarchist... Whoa, that's... Why is that so far down?
That's weird.
No.
That's weird. Normally, it's not like that. Hold on, give me just a second to find the article. I don't know why that was so far down. But there's anarchists who are building heating systems for unhoused people. There's all these ads. There's all these ads now for this. Hold on, but we're still gonna share it because I can't not share it. So if you look at the bottom, anarchists are building DIY heaters to keep unhoused people warm. So what they're doing is they're making these little itty bitty like little thingamabobbers.
Oh, those are
out
adorable.
Of pots, out of little clay pots, and then like a little wiring around it. Yeah, like chicken wire around it. That's awesome.
So it's saying that they are making them out of tent-safe alcohol-based heaters.
Okay.
To use without shelter, or you can put them inside of things. So they make these little itty bitty little candles that actually put off a lot of heat.
Okay,
and just aren't a light source. Because see how blue the flame is.
Yeah, it's almost like sterno or something in a way.
And then the chicken wire and the clay pots allow for them to be able to be used inside of different areas so that they can stay warm without having to be outside.
And I would think the clay pot would absorb the heat and have it radiate out too, which would be kind of
say, James, one of my mods, told me about the trick where you get a terracotta pot and like the little base they have and to flip it.
Yeah.
And then you put tea lights in it and the terracotta pot sets out heat
radiates.
like a radiator.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you have
that does.
if you're having a heating
awesome, actually.
issue, do that. And also then the candle is smoke safe. It's not going to suffocate you.
Right.
Yeah, and then the terracotta is so strong that it won't just like shatter.
It's not going to shatter and crack or anything. Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, that's
And
cool
so
though.
This
That's
is
a good
the little
idea.
setup that you can put in different places in a tent next to you if you're under a bridge. But what's awesome that I want to bring up is the anarchists are building these. When all the Christians and all these people that are like on the right or whatever are like, these people won't do anything for anybody. No, it's the anarchists that are doing this. And we just did a thing about the Satanic Temple, or we just talked about that. Like, it's these people that they pretend don't actually do things for people that actually do things.
They're doing all the things.
The thing with Christian people is they don't get what the Satanism is about. They're thinking, oh, you're going to go kill people, and they're thinking all the worst stuff like that Hollywood throws out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's not that way. It's not that way.
Like, y'all have met me. I'm a non-theistic Satanist.
Okay.
I'm a member of the Satanic Temple.
Yeah.
I believe in helping everyone and doing everything I can for other people. That's why I put resources in my descriptions so that everyone can find what they need. Because it's all about being nice to your fellow human.
Correct. Yeah.
And that's the main thing about some of these anti-theologies or people that are outside of the organized religions is we try to be equal with everybody, and or our theology is like you accept other ideologies, and you just like okay, so here we go, we're gonna go through some weird x-rays about stuff.
Look at the
so
kitty
here
cat.
we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off that music and keep our music, but here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Kidney tumor. You can see it right there. Yeah.
Well,
stingray.
That's
oh wow.
That's crazy.
That's gorgeous.
Looking.
Isn't that cool looking? Very alien looking. Yes.
Whoa. That's why you should not wear stiletto heels, ladies.
No.
Or gentlemen.
High heels in general.
Do not wear them for long periods of time. Make sure you give your feet regular breaks when you are wearing them, and then in between wears.
Yeah.
Yes. Dang.
Picked on the beauty of the x-rays. Oh, there were postures. Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
My spine's straighter than yours, honey.
That's right.
Whoa.
We accidentally x-ray Anubis. Dog moved in just the right time for. Oh, wow.
Oh,
nice.
That's cool. Oh, look at the arthritis. Ow.
That's from arthritis? Oh,
that's arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis at that, too.
Oh, man. Okay, wait.
God. A contraband in a truck. Oh, my God. Look at all that.
What is it? A bunch of coke?
Probably. Bunch of kilos
looks like
coke.
it.
Yeah. I betcha.
Whoa.
Hammerhead
so
shark.
amazing.
Oh, that looks cool. Look at the way the mouth looks.
Amazing.
It's like a. Wow.
It's kind of like a mouth guard, just like.
Yeah.
tilted.
Yeah.
They're x-rays. Oh, God. Look how beautiful those are.
What the fizzity?
Whoa. Called.
Oh, I've heard about that. It's kind of like a shark mouth.
Wait, hold on. I want Mama to say this. Hold on.
Oh, no. You made me say that.
Yeah, I want you to say this, Mama. Come on. What is that called? Hold on. Let me get it so you can read it.
Cleido or cleidocranial dysostosis.
Okay. That's probably the closest that any of us are going to get to that.
Wow.
Damn, imagine having a mouthful of that.
Imagine?
Oh my.
Kiwi bird.
Whoa.
Oh, that's big. Look how huge that egg is, like the whole body. Crap.
Yeah, I think when they're about to lay it, it actually stops them being able to eat
wrist. Look
and
at that.
things like that. So like it's really laying the egg is a bit fucked up for them because they can't actually eat or things, and it ends up taking them like 3 days.
Yeah, they're pretty much stuck in one position, just like waiting.
Oh my God!
And their partner needs to like run and get them food very regularly.
Right, or they're
feed
gonna
them.
Yeah.
That is like almost. What would you call it? Decapitated.
So much for the 3 seashells.
Yeah, the 3 seashells.
Yeah. This would not be fun.
Wow.
To have your
No.
wrist do this. And what's even worse? Yeah, but what's even worse to see the skin line. It is actually still in.
It's still
this
inside.
Part may be out, but
It's not
literally,
fractured.
it literally would still be. Oh, wait. They could have a wrapping on it.
I wonder how the hell that happened.
Yeah, no, it is broken out because you can see the skin line underneath it as well.
Okay.
That looks like a tendon or a vein potentially.
Yeah. Okay.
Possibly,
Okay. So I see the line right here. So that is.
I'm wondering how the hell that even happened.
That's what I'm
God.
wondering too.
So probably twisted and then shock going forward. So if you go like that,
Yeah.
it probably popped out like that, and then when they've moved it, that's gone down, and that's
how
out.
painful that would be. Oh,
That would have been a rough fisting. Never mind.
I fractured my right elbow. That super hurt to get an X-ray. I can only imagine what that hurt like.
Yeah.
Everything before ordering on Amazon.
Oh, there's only so many tiny beads in it.
Oh my God! And the feet, on the feet there, and then just the butt area and like around the eyes, but everything else is just whatever it is.
It's just empty.
Hollow. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, at least they cushion the butt for you.
No cushion for the pushing.
Exactly. Is there
scoliosis surgery before and after?
See?
That's what scoliosis
look
looks
at
like.
that. Look at
That's
That's
amazing.
insane. Yeah. Yeah.
And then all those pins in there.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
corrective pins.
Yeah.
And it made it pretty freaking straight. Yeah.
Oh my God! Look how cool that looks.
Yeah, that's trippy as heck.
You can see all the different joints like right inside of the neck.
Yeah.
Daughter demanded Peppa Pig get X-rayed with her.
Aww. Adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Before the ages 6 to 12, still hold wonder for me. Okay, God, look at that.
So these are the teeth
Look at
coming
the baby
in,
teeth
kind of.
underneath there.
Yeah.
On the bottom, you can really see those.
Wow, that's
Top.
crazy.
Jesus.
Wow.
And you got the molars, the very back molars still pop through.
Yeah, these ones
Wow.
back here, up
Yeah.
here. Oh, look, it's growing there, down there.
Yeah. Containing undeveloped bone cells and stem cells regrow parts of his spine. Okay. So that little white piece has stem cells and bone cells in it.
Oh, this is where they x-rayed the...
Yes.
There
Egyptian
was a...
sarcophagus.
Yeah, there's a sculpture of a kitty cat in one of the tombs, and they just thought it was just a sculpture of a cat until they x-rayed it, and then they found the skeleton of a cat, inside of it.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
I knew that they like worshipped cats. They had them involved in all of their stuff. I just didn't realize that the cat sculptures would actually have mummified
But a
cats
journal
inside
exit
of
of
them.
my teeth the other day. The dentist forgot to have me remove my glasses.
That
Oh,
is
God,
cute.
that's
Look at how cute that is.
It does look very cute.
It does. It looks so dorky.
I'm not
cute.
scared of you, ghost. Glasses.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's funny.
Hello, Randolph.
Hey, Randolph.
Oh, hey, Randolph.
Okay, so there's like
Look at all the spines. You can see the spines.
3, 4. There's like 6 or 8.
A whole bunch
So
in there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
It's hard to
Sorry.
see. So we can go back and pause it.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
we
I'm
go. Now
counting the
it's
skulls.
paused.
Hang on.
Yeah,
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, About 7, 8 thereabouts.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
It got to be quite a big dog to have such a large litter.
Yeah. Look at how beautiful that is.
Oh, that's
yeah,
amazing.
and there's the flowers. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. A ballerina. This is her X-ray while on point.
Doesn't that look much nicer and better than what the fucking stilettos
That's
do?
the middle one. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I would hate to see her actual feet because ballerina's feet, they're so messed up.
They are.
God,
they
yeah.
are. Yeah.
My best mate, she's a ex-ballerina, and she was saying how most of them have always got open sores on their feet or something. They're callous to fuck. Like ballerina's feet do the beautifulest dancing with the ugliest feet.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a X-ray of somebody who's has an RNS device that helps them manage their tumors, or their seizures. Sorry, their seizures. So it goes through here in different parts of the brain, and then there's a whole thing that has a kind of computer kind of thingy that monitors it, and it will send. It will send
like
pulses
a
through the
pacemaker.
brain. Kind of, yeah. It sends pulses through the brain in certain spots so that it will hopefully cause the seizures to not happen as much. And it seems to be working on most of the patients that I've come across doing this research. So it's a very wonderful thing that's happening without taking medicines. I mean, I know it is a implant, or there's lots of things going on, but instead it manages itself, and you don't have to be like, oh, in 6 hours I gotta take a pill, or like, oh, I gotta take a pill right now, or something like that.
Yeah, just a quick Google. It says it's a responsive neurostimulation and epilepsy treatment that does not require surgical removal of brain tissue. It's an implanted device to help prevent seizures before they begin, similar to how a pacemaker detects and treats abnormal heart rhythms.
Yeah. It just as soon as it starts to detect something, it'll send a pulse through to negate it from happening. And that's absolutely amazing. I didn't know.
Hi, 9 o'clock hero.
Yeah, definitely.
Hi, 9 o'clock hero.
I thought 9 was already here, but it's okay.
He's here, but he's have to go. Have a good one, folks.
Okay.
Oh, cool! Look at that. It's a seahorse.
Yeah, I'm gonna join.
Brainless, you woke up.
Okay, we'll see you later, Brainless. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, I did not notice that. I did not notice that.
We heard you breathing. We heard you kind of snoring, so you got muted.
Okay.
Yeah, that's quite possible that was me.
Yeah.
At least you didn't fart.
It's late for him, so.
Yeah, we'll see ya.
I've got proof for my girl that at what time I went to sleep.
Yeah.
At least you didn't fart or burp on my stream like you've done with Pip. But we'll see you, Brainless.
Bye, Brainless. Have a nice night.
I'm too tired for it, but otherwise I would have just burped. But I'll do that.
Just for the hell of it, huh?
Next time, do it.
Yeah.
Good night, people.
Good night.
Bye.
Night.
Okay. I would love to see them do an X-ray of a pregnant male seahorse. That would have been cool to see what that little.
They made him taller.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It happens actually a lot.
Oh, cat with scoliosis causing her to be round. Oh, I see. Huh. Yep.
Yeah, those are pretty fucking strange.
Too.
And they're sideways.
Yeah. For a year he had an esophagus?
How? Why? Was it a flat spoon?
I don't know. Told me
Some
the
of those
code
are really
isn't that bad. And check those lungs out. God. A tiger's paw. So that's. Oh, okay, never mind. Cool though. They're up a little bit. More snakes. Oh, look at all those eggs. Are those eggs? No.
Those are eggs, by the looks of it.
Were they eating?
While eating cereal?
How does one manage to do that?
Bad job if you do it with eating cereal. Okay, Nikolai Tesla's foot in a shoe by himself. 1896 X-rays generated by his own vacuum tube, similar to Leonard's tube, at a distance of 8 feet. Look at all the nails to nail the heel into the shoe there. Bottom of the shoe.
That is
and all the
crazy.
different like grommets, you can see each individual one.
Yeah.
I don't think they were the nails that go into it. I think that's like the way they made the shoes back then, because it was cork and then other stuff. Cannot remember.
Okay.
No, I watch a YouTuber that does Victorian fashion, and she does Victorian cobbling. Yeah.
Okay.
One of my weird hobbies is historic fashion.
All right, let's see. 2 nails from nail gun hit his leg.
Ooh.
Damn, right.
Ooh.
Okay. X-ray my cat's intestines kind of looking like Santa Claus in a sled. Okay.
It does.
It did.
Yeah. Boots taken. Okay. Ghost bat. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think I have a handful of other stuff to do, but I think maybe we're going to be done for tonight. We've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes, and I think Elon Musk has been up for way too long. So
look at his face.
Elon Musk isn't here. Went to the
Okay.
bathroom. I think he's stuck with the freak.
Okay. So let's go ahead and go around the room and say thank you to our panel. And tomorrow night, Cookie McSweet Tits is going to be doing AI bot dating. Oh, look at the cute little pushy cat.
Oh,
This is Paisley.
Oh, there's the Paisleys. So everybody say hello to Paisleys. And then we're gonna do sex bots, and then the history of sex, which is gonna include contraceptives and sexual positions, and when things were outlawed, like multiple sex partners and other fun things like that. So we're just going to go over silly history of sex stuff. And after I was talking with my girlfriend about sex bots, now she's saying that I have a sex bot, an AI sex bot. So yeah, so that'll be fun. Tomorrow, what Cookie goes through. And then Wednesday will be a drunk news report. Not like today wasn't a drunk news report, but it just gets a little bit more sloppy, and we just get a little bit more silly with stuff. So, and then hopefully soon, Dick McHickerson will have his stream, which is going to be all about a gentleman from Mississippi South telling us about news report stuff. So thank you all very much, and we will see you all soon.
Bye.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
Take care, everyone.